wife made her pineapple upside down cake the other day. Bro,
This is not homemade. This is from Fry's.
y'all don't even know, man.
I would love some home cooked food right now. Got that college student frozen meals diet.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, hi,
Hello.
welcome, world. Hello there, internets.
And talking about food.
Dungeons.
Yeah. And oh, yeah. Okay, so I think all the audio should be good now.
Alrighty.
And we are live. And as I said, but I don't think my audio was working. Bodhi just stepped away. I think he's grabbing some food. We're talking about food, leveling up, you know.
Yeah. How about a variety of
Because it's not D&D without snacks.
Indeed.
I mean,
Or just straight up meals.
if anybody ever tries to play D&D with you and tells you that you can't have food at their table, you leave.
Run away.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
you don't need that type of negativity in your life. You
Yeah.
don't do that.
I mean, I DM'd last week and I just straight up brought a pizza with me.
Oh, yeah.
It was just for me, no one else.
Well, that's fair.
Because I'm the DM, I don't need to bribe anyone.
That's right. What's up? Flex that. Flex that
Bring
muscle.
snacks to your local DM and watch how well your character does that campaign.
Oh,
That
look,
session.
+3 flame tongue.
At level 2. What?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Step of power in a Robo the Archmagi.
And
Oh my goodness, you found a deck of many things with just the good cards in it.
Well, look,
Hello,
these are
everybody.
3 wishes.
welcome back, Bodhi. Welcome back.
Hi.
Look, you're a warlock and you found the eye and hand of Vecna.
What do we got? 1,000 chicken nuggets?
Just 20, and some fries.
Don't show the logos. They didn't pay for that.
I'm sorry.
Look, dang it, Bodhi.
Hey, no logo showed, all right? But you can,
Yeah.
if you're a connoisseur of the food arts, you can recognize the box immediately.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was
arches.
that was actually from the oh man, what was the name of the place that Eddie Murphy had worked at in Coming to America? Like
I don't know.
Google's or something like that. No,
I'm gonna keep
Never
going,
mind.
Ben, until you
Dungeons
stop
and
us.
Dragons, guys. Let's play some
I can
D&D.
Google it and act like we know.
Nah, it's fine.
We are here to play a game of Dungeons and Dragons, of course.
Believe it or not.
It doesn't seem like it, but we are.
And
You are what? I was
This
informed of this.
this is the Heroes era. And Are We Heroes Yet is the name of the campaign. I'm the Dungeon Master, Ben, and today with me are Chris, Bodhi, and Andrew. And
Hi.
Hello.
yes, hello, hello.
Good introductions. Good introductions.
We said hi in a different order than he introduced us.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
I haven't even said hi yet. Oh, there it went.
Oh,
Right
there he goes. Second, third, first.
Chris is Jules, Bodhi is Reynald, and Andrew is Mikas.
Oh, my finger's bleeding. How fun.
Oh, nice.
Okay, first aid, safety first.
Nah, it's just a nail bed. It's fine.
It's just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound.
All right.
I just pulled a thing I shouldn't have pulled.
Good, thank you for sharing. And tonight we are telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes era. And you can join us on Discord and hang out. We basically are chatting D&D stuff. We have different one-shots now and then, different people stepping up to DM. And this is our Monday night campaign that we play every other week, 6 Pacific. And we also have right now a Sunday morning campaign that happened. Well, it's like Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, depending on where you are at 10 Pacific.
Can I talk about the skeletons?
You want to talk about something?
Skeletons. The one shot.
The game that you are
Yeah.
interested in running? That looks like a fun
Yeah.
game.
If anyone joins Discord, I'm interested in running a one-shot of a system called Adventure Skeletons, which is basically you play as skeletons and invade human villages, which are dungeons. The skeletons.
That looked really cool. I saw that.
It looks really fun.
Yeah.
Have to get a good night for that setup.
Yeah.
So there's fun to be had in the Discord. Of course, follow us on Twitch here, and then if you need to catch up on past episodes, we'll have them on YouTube and on Twitch, and I'll try to be uploading our past season to different formats as well. But enough of that. Let's get to the game. And last week, you guys were kind of getting ready for a party. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makis is in his
We went and bought some real fancy garbs.
elvish best.
I got pity clothes for making the tailor feel so sad about me just being in there. He gave me some free...
We have three
Julian.
Julian in his paid outfit, Reynold in his pity clothes, and Makis in his mom-made outfit.
almost gentleman-like with the top hat and the...
Yeah. Needless to say, not that it's a competition, but Jules definitely looks the best.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why he was asked to remove his armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine, though.
Zessa gave you guys a hand in preparing because you had kind of a different idea of fashion than she did.
I mean, if I remember correctly, Makis was actually just asked to keep an eye on the others.
Yeah. Me, Reynold and Jules had... Well, Jules a little bit more than Reynold had apparently not met up to Zessa's standards. I expected that for Reynold, but I thought Julian would have been able to get through okay, but Chris isn't.
Julian should have, but Chris had a lapse of judgment and made an error. So, but it's fine. That's what makes it fun.
Yeah, I fully expected to get dressed up and talked down. They're like, you can't wear this to a fancy party.
I just
Get something
both
else.
Makis and Zest are like trying to fix your tie because somehow you've got it like triple knotted.
Yeah, it's like
We're
I'm
not
doing
quite
it all
sure.
wrong.
We're not quite sure how you accomplished it. It's honestly kind of impressive.
Yeah.
I've never been to a noble or high class party in my life.
It's like somehow you've got it both cuffed and uncuffed your sleeves at the same time. both
It's
of them.
very mismatched. Yes.
Yeah.
But this tie might be easier to fix if we just sort of fold it over and just tuck it into the shirt
Yeah.
instead of trying to unknot
Yeah.
this. There we go.
Maybe we should just like remove the tie entirely.
Too late. It's in there.
Go for like a whole different look.
Oh, I think the tie works just marvelous. I was able to get you a wagon. It's nothing
Thank you.
fancy, but it will get you there a bit quicker. And Teresessa comes back into the tavern. Yes, it's just waiting out front. Have you all rested up then?
Yeah,
I had a great nap.
I'm
Or
sorry.
we're making it all drive.
Oh, sorry, wait. I think we're having an issue with talking over each other. Let's take it one at a time
sorry.
from Jules.
Oh, all I said is yes. I had a great nap.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I had nothing productive to
No, it's
present
fine.
there. Sorry.
No, it's good to hear.
All good.
Just when all three are at once, it's hard to hear what's happening. And
All right.
Mikis, you responded as well?
I was gonna ask, is there a driver or are we making a Reynold drive?
Oh, well, I suppose that'll be up to you. I'm not going to hire you a driver.
That's fine.
Why am I driving? I'll drive. I don't care. I'll do it.
The least fancy out of all three of us.
That is true. Yeah.
Because I can't drive with this cane.
Obviously, I have skill,
Obviously.
so
Fine, I'll drive.
Prohibits me from driving.
Look, these carriages, they practically drive themselves anyway. You just kind of like point in a direction, it just goes. That's
Then
how-
point away, my friend.
That way.
The carriage leaves without us.
The carriage just going off.
I do have you
People
guys on
wondering
a
we're
map.
not yet on it.
a map of Oram, and you guys are pulled up on Roll20, I see. And so the tavern that you're at.
Remember correctly, isn't this the place that we're going to?
No.
No, okay. Then I'm completely wrong.
The hills there, yes, yeah.
It was somewhere on the right side of the map.
So that's the hot springs that we have to travel to. And,
yes.
we're currently in this little town area right there, which is downtown, I believe. Did we actually sleep?
I don't think so.
I'll leave that up to you. I think we were just going to be a little bit relaxed with the extended rest, leveling up rules.
I'll take it if you're out.
Because I think the conversation that we had about it the other day was that there was way more than 8 hours left between where we left off in the last session, because it was like early in the morning till this party and everything. So we had established that it was flexible, even though if we weren't sleeping per se, that it's reasonable to assume that we would have rested.
It's an extended rest.
Yeah, because like 6 in the morning versus 7 in the evening.
So we kind of rolled with that because I begged for level 3.
My lord, please give me level 3.
Please, sir.
You wanted your subclass so you could be effective.
Exactly. That's exactly without shame what it was.
No, I was happy for you guys to level up. I thought that should be happening anyway, so it's all good.
All right, we'll take it then. So I guess Reynald will just hop on the driver's seat of the carriage and gesture for his compadres to get in the cart or the carriage, and I'll start.
So is this like a covered carriage? Is it like a horse-drawn car, like Gandalf style?
It's a covered wagon with 2 horses drawing it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Big more pioneer than Gandalf.
Yeah, I'll get in the back then.
I shall join Julian in the back.
I'll hop on the driver's seat. I'll look at Zessa and see if she wants to come. I don't know. I don't think we were particularly invited to this event. We're just kind of showing up out of the blue, so it doesn't really make a difference if she joins us or not.
I think that if you go on my behalf, it would be better, and then you could gather some information about the place.
Very well.
All right.
So we should use your name as that we're there as your
Yeah, so we should definitely mention that you sent us.
Representative, or is that? And I'm asking this genuinely. Is that
I think that's
a bad idea?
Keep it on the down low. Yes.
Oh, I was joking.
So we should not mention your name.
Perhaps not. No.
Yeah, I think we should
perhaps
hold off.
Use the name. Yes, we had discussed one of you would be the Lord, and then I believe Reynald was the hired hand, as we had discussed. The details are a bit fuzzy, but yes.
So which one of y'all are the noble folk?
I'm from a wealthy merchant family, but Jules obviously has the cane, so I don't know.
I do have the cane.
He does have the cane.
This is looking quite sharp.
We can both be lords, maybe.
Sure, let's do it. You're both a part of the same noble house, and one of you can decide amongst yourselves.
Let's get our story straight. What is our house? Do you want to use my family name, or
let's not use your actual family name? Do you, with those kind of connections, I'm assuming you would have a little bit more knowledge on this. Is there a name we could use that's like recognizable enough to not be questioned, but not so incredibly impressive that it becomes more questioning? Something that's like good but not great. You know what I mean?
Ben, could I make a history check for that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, history. That's a 15. Because I don't have advantage.
Would you like me to come up with a name for you?
Yes. The one that would be fitting. I can make up a name on the spot. If you have one in mind, how it works.
No, you can feel free to make one up.
All right. Let's go with Aslandeya.
Aslandea?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I pronounced that right. Aslandea.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like no
Gruyere
hard
cheese.
consonants in that. Aslandea.
There's a D. It's hard.
One hard consonant in there.
One hard consonant.
All right. We're from the house of Aslandea. I'm a hired coach driver. You two are co-lords? Lords?
Brothers?
We don't really look. I don't think we look enough like to be brothers.
Cousins.
Cousins?
That could be fitting. I could see that.
Okay, you're cousins of the same noble house. And I'm the hired help.
William is obviously scaleless, while I am not.
All right.
That's pretty differentiating.
I hope you know, Mikas, that you're gonna get some looks because if your scales are exposed, so you're probably gonna be like the eye of the party.
Much getting looks.
All right, this is putting it out there before we start our journey.
I've been getting looks ever since scales showed up.
All right.
Well, to be honest, that might not be a terrible thing because Mikas, if they're all looking at you, I might be able to slip away and I mean, not necessarily steal stuff, but see what's going on. Not necessarily not steal stuff. I mean, it depends on what stuff is there.
You need some candlesticks. You got some nice candelabras on like a shelf somewhere.
A vase or two.
Maybe a
By the way,
wine glass.
A whole carpet.
Yeah, I left all my weapons and everything in the room at the end. By the way, just
yeah. I feel quite naked without my. I feel quite naked without my armor and my weapon. I could probably punch real good, but
I don't know who's more comfortable without their gear, Akos or Julian, because Julian has his summoning weapons, but I have my permanent armor.
Well, before you leave, maybe you just take it and leave it in the wagon. It wouldn't make sense to travel without it.
Hey, look.
It'll take him too long to put it on.
It'll take me like 10 minutes, like minimum, to get this armor on.
A sword.
Yeah, we can bring our weapons though. Like I'll bring my sword, and Jules can bring his bow, and Bodhi can bring his mace.
Reynold, I have a dagger. You want to maybe take that? You could tuck that in. I mean, it would be. No, wait, didn't we say that it would be reasonable for our muscle to have a weapon?
I don't think they would let me in with the weapon regardless, even if I was.
Checked, most likely at the gate.
Yeah, it would probably be. And I'm not giving up my hammer, so something else other than a hammer, if you got it.
I mean, I've got a dagger that I have no personal attachment to. It's just a dagger. So if they take it and we never see it again, like it's fine.
I'll also put this out there. I do have magic capabilities, so it's not as if I can really hurt someone if I needed to.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just. You said you felt uncomfortable without a weapon, so I'm just looking out. I'm just trying to figure out.
I felt uncomfortable without my armor.
Not your armor. Oh, okay.
Hammer, I'll miss.
I can't help you with that.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just go with my magic. It's okay.
Jules, you might be able to hold hide a dagger in your robes. You have a wealth of pockets, after all. Very fancy.
I do. But to be honest, again, I don't. Here's the thing. I kind of look around. Is there anybody else around right now?
Oh, I just picture you out front of the tavern with Therazessa.
Okay. I will just take my hand and I'm just gonna fling at a nearby tree, and I'm going to throw a psionic blade out of my hand and just into the tree.
Very impressive, I must say.
So, yeah, I'm good.
Like me with fire.
And I can make light. No, wait, I don't have that prepared. Never mind.
Oh, I put the wrong thing on there.
I don't know why you can make mind knives now.
I would say psionic power is objectively more useful than psionic blades.
I will leave this in the hands of you, trusted gentlemen. And
oh, that's the most idea ever.
Good day.
You have hired the best compatriots you can find.
And haste go with you.
All right, everybody load up.
Let us go.
All right. I look down to the two horses. All right, don't make a fool of me, please. Forward.
And the horses are quite well tamed. and they pull you.
Oh god.
Oh,
And there
I want to
is
cast prestidigitation and scare them and going backwards so bad.
there is a track and a trail leading eastward to Green Acres, where Thradilla has made her home, where you all are headed.
Well, I can embarrass people at the party with prestidigitation.
Oh yeah,
Very
you definitely do that.
attraction.
Reynold like looks back into the wagon as he's driving it, make sure he's not gonna run into anything. He's gonna look back through the side. He's gonna say, "Hey,
Okay.
if you want to embarrass some nobles, I'm not exactly against it. You know, just don't get caught." Is all I'm saying.
Let's get on the same page with everything that we need to do here, though. So we're gonna get here. We have our cover story.
Mhm.
You know that we're here representing the Azaldea family. So that's all well and good. Now, what are we hoping to get out of here?
We're investigating whether or not it's us or Zessa or my Steinschleiden partner that was being attacked.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's it's
And
the
if they're behind the
assassination.
attacks, or if
So-
she's actually innocent.
So the focus really is going to be more information gathering. We probably need to get into like the the personal area of probably whatever. Like she's gonna have like an office or something around there that's probably separate from. So maybe we get in. Mikas, if you can kind of work the room a little bit. Get some
I can
attention on
certainly try.
yourself. I mean, you've been to these sort of parties before, I would assume, yeah, a little
I
bit.
detested being at them.
Well, I mean,
They
how
always
did
made me go.
regardless of how you enjoyed them, how did you do at them? Could you work a party pretty well?
I can try. It has been a
Well,
while.
honestly, here's the thing. Let me take a little pressure off of you, my friend. Even if you are bad at working the party, that's probably going to actually do a lot better for what we want, because that will also draw a lot of attention. Now, you might make the Azandea family look like a bunch of assholes, but that's their problem.
Aslandia.
Aslandia.
Asvandia.
Yeah, you better
type
get
that into the chat, please.
Where's the dictionary like pronunciation in the parentheses?
Yeah, I need a phonetic respelling.
Oh, I can send you a link if you want one.
Aslandia.
Oh, there's an L in there. That's what I was missing. Okay.
Like Aslan from Narnia. Yeah.
Aslan Dare.
Aslandia.
An old Irish meaning Avenger.
Look, Julian, you can't mess up the name. I can mess up the name for sure. I'm probably going to because I'm the hired help, but you live in the family, so you're going to have to...
Just let me make the introductions.
Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, you'll talk. I'll just slink around and do whatever.
I can say Aslan Dare. Okay?
Aslan Dayed.
You already mispronounced it. Aslan Dare.
You let me make the introductions.
Well, we need attention on you anyway, so that's probably for the best. And not because I can't say it, because I can.
You're my cousin on my father's side, my human father's side. Which is why you're a human and I'm a half-elf.
I feel like this is getting convoluted.
And
we obviously look to be of different races, so we must have an explanation if someone asks why.
As the conversation continues and your wagon is pulled across the snow, there is a path made in the snow. So, going is slow, and that is why you have two horses, but it is not impossible. A dog sled would be better, no doubt, but perhaps it is a matter of status. And after some time, the snow begins to thin, and there's fresh grass and trees, and the snow becomes more and more sparse, and there are just patches here and there. And is it right that you have waited till evening time?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean that's when the party's supposed to start getting the swing, yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's a hot spring, you don't really go.
Oh yeah, I guess it's kind of a
morning.
Yeah.
I believe we did identify the party was in the evening.
The
I don't
golden
remember.
dragon, who is the sun, begins to leave the sky and is becoming dusk, and you see.
I thought you were calling me sunshine again.
No, that's later.
And you see the silhouette of another form that is taken to the sky, flying over the hills, and then it disappears. The hills steeply ascend in steeps, and you see a path that leads up. As you approach, you see a post driven into the ground in the center of the path with a sign on it. And the sign says, "Danger, Manticore, road closed. Turn back to Kurst's Tavern."
My illiteracy. Can't read. Just kidding.
I will get out of the
I can read.
wagon to read it then.
Hey, there's a sign saying that there's a Manticore. I
Is this true, or is someone trying to scare us away?
don't. It's probably true. Chances are it might as well have the branded mark on its flank. So
I make an insight check on the sign.
think real hard about whoever made the sign.
Stare.
Dear
Well,
Heavenly Bahamut, is the sign lying?
I mean, this is the way we have to go to get to the springs, right?
I'm not
We
hearing
could
it.
potentially take an alternate route, but we don't know how long it would take us, or if an alternate route even exists.
I mean, you guys just want to go for it?
Can I
Yeah,
take a quick? Can I? I want to hop out of the wagon.
Go ahead, Chris.
Fine.
Okay, no, it's okay. I want to hop out of the wagon and go take a look at this sign a little bit closer. Is this like freshly painted or freshly made, or has this sign been here for a minute?
I see. Can you make an intelligence check, please?
I believe in you.
Check. Okay.
I've
Better
got
you
it on
than
my
me.
screen.
Sorry.
No worries.
Intelligence. I am averagely intelligent. It's a 12. I was going to ask if I could make an investigation, but I don't have investigation, so it's still a 12.
It looks like fresh paint. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, guys, there's almost definitely an ambush the other way.
All right.
I mean, we could go play with the ambush. That could be fun. But,
If they want us to turn back, then that would be when they ambush us.
exactly.
So I think we should keep going.
All aboard.
Now,
I'm
sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was gonna say, how is the sign like affixed to the? Is it like it's just in a pole thing, or is it? How is it?
It's nailed into a wooden stake hastily.
Okay. Is the stake deep in the ground or anything? Could I just easily pluck it out of the ground?
As you struggle against it, you're able to remove it.
Okay, I just pull it out and toss it to the ditch.
Okay.
Can I light it a fire after he does that? Prestidigitation?
You may if you like.
I would.
And the
Good
sign
riddance.
smolders, burnt, destroyed.
All right, let's go to the party.
It could also just be a
Party.
childish prank.
We're gonna feel really stupid if we run into a Manticore up here, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now I have moved you to the map on Roll20. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You may need to search around for an area that's revealed.
I got it.
I have.
Okay.
Oh, hey, my avatar finally updated. Great.
Now I've limited your view because the hills ascend in such a way that it's hard for me to do dynamic lighting, like make it really work. But so basically, I've limited your view to about 30 feet out, and really that's kind of where your view would disappear as far as being able to see what's ahead, on the mountain side. And I can kind of describe if you see other things further ahead. But you do see the path before you ascending, and we're going easterly as we look at the map. And is that how you say that? Easterly, or you just say eastward? I don't know.
Eastward.
Either or.
I wasn't going to question it had you continued going, so
Same here.
I'd say
So-
it filled its purpose.
I don't really care if you brought it up.
Dang it! I could have gotten away with it. So the path ascends into the hills here, and these. So looking at the tiles that we see trees. These could represent, trees that are as small as, 6 inches in diameter to several feet and become very tall. And we see the path, we see grass, and we see small patches of snow. And then what looks like rocks will be where the hill is ascending. And it looks as though when there are harsh rains or when the snow melts, it basically carries away a lot of the topsoil and sediment. So these slopes are very rocky, and they seem to like kind of ascend sharply before leveling out again. So I'll move you guys forward a little bit on the path. That's what you guys have in mind is continuing, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can change the
He's like looking for like ambush, Manticore.
how to kill 3 level 3. Wait.
You have to look that up.
And
it's called 3 Intellect Devourers.
It's a new
wagon. Can you guys see the light moving with it or no?
Yes, I can.
Yes, we can.
Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the horses and we'll just imagine they're there for.
Imagine your horses like in Harry Potter.
Theater of the mind.
You only see them if you watch someone die.
Wait.
Keep up.
And, you just begin making your way up the hill, and you hear in the sky above the hills a shriek, and again you see a silhouette of a creature flying.
Oh hell!
Not a Manticore.
Agreed, Reynolds. Oh hell!
Not again. We should have listened to the sign.
Hey, will you all
Maybe I can add Manticore Slayer to our titles.
Will you all make perception checks for me, please?
I'm gonna be so mad if there's a Manticore here.
I'd be mad if this is just a goblin making Manticore noises.
I got an 18.
I got a 15.
Oh, perception? Hold on.
You should be the best at this.
18. Actually, Julian is better than me at
That's
this.
true. Your
Because
expertise.
Julian has expertise, exactly.
As he is with everything.
That'd be an interesting build character. Expertise and everything.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skill proficiencies. 2 of them are expertise.
Now, if you were a scout, 4 of those would be expertise. Think about that.
Yeah, well, I like to make them powerful, not broken.
Yeah, oh boy, expertise, super broken.
No, it's a joke, man.
As you look and this creature is taken to the sky, you see off to your left, which would be north or upward on the map, you see small lizard-like creatures. You see kobolds hiding, watching you.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are they cute or not?
That'll be up to you, my friend.
Alrighty. Most important question when you're dealing with anything that's small.
You do have to ask. It is written in the rule book.
Yeah. On page 135. Look at DMG.
I'm going to stay just tucked into the wagon for now. Can I try to...
I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to the party. What if I shoot a firebolt over there, and we all roar to sound like a dragon, to make them think we're a dragon? As kobolds worship dragons.
If they worship dragons, wouldn't they come over here?
You could also just stay away.
Also, if they're already worshiping a dragon and we are some other dragon that shows up, they're not going to
That's true.
call their dragon friend.
Yeah, I just want to let you two know that if I'm the only one outside the cart right now, so if I get snatched, I want you to remember me.
Yeah,
What's your name again?
Let's just. You guys want to just try to keep rolling here and see if we can just casually slip past?
Hey,
and see
you
what they
two are in
do?
the back. You can keep an eye on them. I want to keep my eyes forward.
Yeah, you watch the road. I'll watch the kobolds.
All right.
I will have a firebolt prepared just in case. In case we need the dragon plan.
All right, lads. Let's roll on out.
Fire appears and makes his hand. His go-to move.
Please don't run crazy. Yeah.
And the
Story of
wagon
Reynold.
continues along the trail.
Thank you.
The kobolds following or doing anything that I can see?
You see them trying to stay out of sight of the wagon, and as you round another corner, they disappear from view.
Oh, we're definitely getting ambushed.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna try and kill us later.
Yeah, we're gonna see those again.
For sure, for sure.
Well, what if we just get new kobold buddies? Buddy pet.
I'd be fine with that.
And you have heard our demands. We want the kobold pet.
Hey, if you can talk to them and convince them to not kill us,
I mean, I am part dragon, so maybe.
You can talk to them in
If any of us
Draconic.
could.
I
Wait, do you actually speak Draconic?
You come to a point in the road where the trail diverges. It forks to the left, but the trail has been kind of upturned. And it looks like the trail is, not as passable as the one that continues south. Is anybody trained in nature?
No.
No.
I have survival. I think. Do none of us have nature? I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't have nature. I think nature was one of our few blind spots where like nobody had it.
To be honest, you don't really need nature all that often either. Yeah. So
Until
I got
the DM
survival.
finds out none of you have it.
I got survival if you need survival. I mean, I can do that for sure.
I think we lost Andrew.
We may have
Oh,
lost
yeah.
Andrew.
Oh, for sure. He freezed like 20 seconds ago.
We'll continue until he reconnects here.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay.
Pop.
There he's gone. I was hoping he'd just stay there frozen so I wouldn't have to readjust the images.
Nah, you don't get off that easy.
No.
No.
You were constantly readjusting all the time.
I am.
No breaks.
If you guys would, you do notice this difference in the path. What do you decide to do?
I mean, my gut says that path that's, not like traversed very often is like a shortcut, but that shortcut could also lead to like death. It's literally the road less traveled.
I mean, I
type
think
deal.
right now, as intriguing as interesting as that is, because I am curious. Maybe if we have time on the way out, but we kind of gotta stay, eyes on the prize right now. I think.
Hello again.
Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome back.
What do you think, Mikas?
You want to go on the trail, or you want to?
Need to be informed as to what happened, so to have an opinion.
No
There's
worries.
There's a pathway that doesn't look as well traveled. That's off to our left, and then we have the actual path we've been on so far that goes off to the right. I
Now,
think.
Ben,
Sounds like a poem my mother made me read once.
You read that one too?
we all have.
I've been forced to read a lot of poems.
I had a book of poems in my last house. I just didn't bring it though. I didn't think I would need
I
it.
once read a poem about a maiden that was devoured by the sea.
Didn't get that one.
Quick question for the DM. You said the path. Does it look like just overgrown, like it hasn't been traversed in a while, or did you? I thought you said it looked overturned, like it was like dug up or something like that. Or did I mishear you?
Do you think that would fall to wisdom or intelligence?
Well, looking
Wisdom?
at my character sheet here, that sounds like a wisdom
I
thing
think it
to
would
me.
probably be wisdom. If you would make a wisdom check.
It's like a
please.
perception type deal.
Yeah, that's definitely a stealth thing. I think.
Yeah, can you roll stealth for that?
Oh, there it is. That's a crit.
Hey, no.
That's a 22 altogether.
Yeah, you. This looks like somebody has actually dug this up with some kind of tool to disrupt the path. Very recently.
Okay.
Someone is trying to steer us in a direction here. This is.
So
I don't
then
know if
we
this is the
go.
kobolds or.
Do we go left then and just go on that path?
Yeah, that kind of makes me really want, like, the fact that they don't want us to go that way. This is a real toxic trait of mine, guys, but that kind of makes me really want to go that way. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like maybe we should go
on
check it
the
out.
Path that looks not traveled.
It's literally the poem. Let's just do what the poem says. And he's
I
like,
do not
"Oh,
remember how it turned out. It could be the worst option.
I don't remember either.
I'm pretty sure he became a hero and won a lot of gold.
Oh,
And
sounds
nothing-
good to
and
me.
nothing
We're
bad-
going
and nothing
left,
bad.
boys.
And nothing bad ever happened to him after that. So
Still have the firebolts prepared.
Hello, horses. I have to ask you again for a favor. Please go left and don't freak the fuck out.
you all right up there, Reynold?
No.
Doing a lot of
The
talking, doing a lot of
temptation to cast
mumbling.
precipitation. It is so tempting. They freak
Actually,
out
I'm
the
gonna
horses.
hop up there now with all this going on. I'm gonna sit up front with Reynold.
You want to speak to the animals too?
No, man, I'm gonna just keep an eye out.
Okay.
As you pull the horses or the reins of the horses and they pull the wagon, one of the wheels gets stuck in the upturned earth and the wagon is unable to move, although the horses strain against it.
All right. I hop out and I get to the back to help push.
How about we listen? You guys work on that. I'm gonna tiptoe ahead up here maybe and see if I can see anything. Maybe I can sneak ahead a little bit and see why they're trying to keep us from going this direction before we go through all this trouble. What do y'all think?
That sounds good to me.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth ahead a little bit and see if I can get an idea what's going on.
Okay.
But I'll join Reynold the horses.
If
Yeah, I'm
you
trying to
would-
lift. I'm trying to lift the wheel.
Jules, if you would make a
Oh, yeah.
stealth check, please.
Gotcha. It's a 21.
Okay. And so you move forward. You see the path continuing through just kind of a small elevation change in the hills.
I'm
And
stealthing.
what's that?
No, I put my
He's just set up.
Good call. Good call. I'm sorry. Which token's yours? I'm not familiar enough with them yet. I think.
Oh,
some have changed.
this snarky looking gentleman over here.
This guy. Okay. Also, will you make a perception check for me, please, Jules, as you move forward?
Yes, I will. That is a 21 as well.
Okay.
Nice.
And you're
Good
moving
rolls.
forward, keeping to the cover of the trees off the side of the path. Looking ahead around the corner, you don't see anything of note further ahead on the path. However, behind you, creeping up the hills, you see kobolds, and they have their slings notched with rocks, ready to take aim at a worthy target. And please roll initiative, everybody.
I would say I would help Reynold with the wheel. However, I am not strong.
I am sort of strong.
I am the opposite of strong. I am dexterous.
Okay, so I don't have my shield. I don't have my armor. So, what is armor class again? Isn't it?
Armor class is going to be just 10 plus dex. I got
Ah.
a 5 on my initiative. by the way.
Mr. Me.
I'm not saying Reynold feels naked without his armor. He feels naked without his armor because he has a 10 AC.
I feel fine. I have my standard AC. I just don't have my weapon.
Yeah, you're gonna be taking this battle, all right? I'll push you up to the front. I'll
Man.
help you. I mean, I'll help you with your AC.
I don't have anything to melee with.
Everyone get behind the cart. Shooting time.
Jules, where's that dagger?
I didn't bring it. You guys said you didn't
Oh.
want it.
I should have brought my hammer.
Besides, I'm not with you all right now.
That's true too. Yeah. All right, Rain will draw my weapon now. Go prone.
I'm looking at my spells. What do I have?
Oh,
And these
okay.
3D dice are so
So
cool.
we have a 3, a 5, 11, and 12.
Yeah, not great rolls from anyone.
How am I going second?
Very slow to start battle.
Okay. Well, it's good that we leveled up, guys.
Just to die?
No, because then I have I have spiritual weapon now. Because that would be basically is my mace, or my warhammer.
That's true. It's a bonus action mace.
Yes, yes, it is.
And Jules, I have expanded your field of view, and your other guys' as well. So you should be able to see a few kobolds there, and these are the ones that you see sneaking up. And these two are, just at the edge, cresting the hillside with their slings notched, aiming at the wagon. And you see the third kind of like coming up behind them. And Jules, you can act.
Okay. All right. So from where
they haven't
I'm
noticed
at,
you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So this one that's closest to me, right. This guy right here.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, my mouse is acting up. I think I need to get a no battery for it.
No worries.
But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take aim at him, and I'm gonna fling a psychic blade at him. So, I basically empty-handed. I go through the motion of throwing a blade, and as I do, the blade manifests within my hand. It's got kind of a purplish shine to it. And then I release it. It hits. If it hits the target, it takes psychic damage, and it disappears immediately and leaves no wound. Now that's really applicable right now, but that might come in handy some other time. So I like to mention it. All right.
Okay.
Rolling the attack. Oh wait, would I get advantage on that since I'm
Yes.
hidden? Yeah. Second one. So 17
hits.
Okay, and I get sneak attack because I'm an advantage, which is 2d6 now.
Got
so that's going to be, that's nice. Nine sneak attack damage and 6 psychic damage. So 15 total.
And the kobold is just blasted back down the hill, slain.
Rolling damage dice is like rolling 3d6 is very pretty with 3d dice.
Yeah, I love it.
I bet it's very satisfying to do.
The kobolds that are remaining jump quickly, and the one at the edge releases its sling, throwing a rock. Although, Reynold, you're the token of the dwarf, right?
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. You will have partial cover, so that sling is not going to hit you. And the kobold runs quickly down the hillside, trying to escape. And so does its partner, fleeing down the hills quickly. And one of them completely disappearing from view. The other, perhaps, you can just see at the edge of your field of view. And Mikas, you're up. Oh my goodness. I think I've lost everybody.
What? No, I'm here.
Oh, Bodhi, what's up?
All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. It's me and Ben.
I'll just take it from here, guys.
Welcome to the solo dungeon. It's your one-on-one D&D session. So I'm playing all 3 of the characters, as it's as we've always seen. Ben's playing the NPCs and the monsters.
Yeah, we'll just do it that way.
Yeah. So if you give me access to the character sheets, please, I'll just change a few things. Mess up their plans,
I know Chris will be right back. Andrew's having some difficulty tonight with his connection, though. So
it wouldn't be a stream if something was going right all the time.
Do you know what his preferred range attack would be?
Firebolt, I think. I don't know his spell slot too well, but if it's just a kobold, Oh, hey.
Hey, somebody's back. No,
Hey, welcome
Sorry, guys.
back.
I had my
No
headphones
worries,
on,
man.
headset on, so I was listening. I do believe that Andrew said he had Firebolt prepared before.
Hi.
So, oh well, we'll just ask him.
There's the man himself.
Hello, welcome.
Are you asking if I have Firebolt prepared?
Mhm.
Because the answer is yes. I've had to
There we
prepare
go.
it this whole time.
If you prepare it, it will not be ready like what? A turn later, right? You have to keep
What?
preparing it.
Well, the way the preparing spells, if you prepare a leveled spell and you don't cast it by the end of the round, then the spell fizzles and you lose the slot because you like start casting.
yeah, this is
But
cantrip.
cantrips, you can prepare, you can just keep those prepped all the time because you don't waste the slot on it.
Right. That's a little meta-y to say that you've been casting the spell the whole time, though, because a lot of other stuff has been happening.
That's
So
fair.
I don't know about that, but it is your turn, so you can feel free to do that if you like.
Yeah.
You don't quite have vision on the kobold as far as on the map, but you can see it just disappearing over the trees. The others disappear completely from view. If you like, you could take an attack on this one that's fleeing. Do as you wish.
Yeah, I'll do that one. There's not much else I can do. Go ahead and actually I'll move out from behind the wagon so I have better sight, and then cast it. It's 10 feet movement. Then we're going to cast Firebolt, which is on here twice for some reason. And it hasn't rolled, I think. Why aren't you rolling?
Roll 20.
Yes, I rolled 20. There we go.
There we go.
All right, well, that's a 9.
Okay, the fire shoots out over the kobold's head.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, and then can't quicken yet. That's not a thing I can do. Just gonna pop back behind the wagon. This seems like just a ranged fight.
That will bring us then to Jules, and you can see the one kobold trying to disappear, or trying to escape rather. However, the other has disappeared from sight over the hillside.
Okay. Jules will just look at him running away and just laugh, and in turn start to stroll back over to the cart and be like, "Did you see that? I took one out like that, and the rest of them just ran. Bunch of cowards." That was fun.
They're kobolds. What do you expect? I believe they're known for cowering.
And as the kobolds rush off, and Jules, you stroll confidently down the street, or the
Saunter,
path,
if you
rather.
will.
Yes. There is a screeching from overhead, and quickly from the hills above you, I'll place you here. You see just a large, I want to describe it properly. This beast has the body of a lion, the wings of a dragon, and a bristling mane with a long tail ending in a deadly cluster of spikes. And it has a vaguely humanoid face with a gaping maw. And this is a Manticore. And it swoops down upon you, Jules.
Okay.
Oh.
And as it does, it first claws and bites at you. A 22.
Yeah, it hits. I'm level 3. Of course it does.
A 13.
The 13, that's my armor class without my armor. So yeah, just hits.
and you'll take 14 damage total here from these 2 attacks. And then its tail comes around from behind, whipping around, and it tries to impale you as it lands on the path behind you.
Cool.
A 12 will miss, right?
Yes, the 12 will miss.
Okay.
I'm at 13 AC right now.
Okay.
Crap. There goes Andrew again. Manticore shows up and he just dips.
Ikas is running away in the hills.
Make us get back here.
Make us, please.
He's just full sprint.
And Reynald, it will be your turn.
Reynald has a rock thrown at him, sees a man throw a knife, and then a fire go over the hill. He's like, what the hell's going on? I'm just gonna keep getting this wheel out from underneath, and then the Manticore falls down. He's like, why can't it just be a normal trip? He drops the wheel and he looks over and he's trying to think quickly of like what to do. Julian gets absolutely clobbered. So, this is weird. What's the ruling on casting 2 spells? One has to be a cantrip, one has to be leveled. Right? Or am I thinking that wrong?
Yeah, if you're casting an action and a bonus action spell, one of them has to be a cantrip.
Okay, all right. Well, if that's the case,
Hello.
Welcome
hi,
back.
welcome back.
It's being worse than usual today.
No worries.
So, Reynald is gonna basically take like mimic picking up a hammer from the back. He's gonna toss it at the Manticore and he's gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Nice.
He's gonna make it appear right next to Jules, where I'm pinging right next to the Manticore.
What kind of weapon is it?
It's like actually, you know what it is? I was gonna say Warhammer, but it's just a big giant red like butcher hook that just appears out of thin air. It's like red. It's got red energy wafting off of it, and it's just like a spiraling butcher hook with blood dripping off the end of it. It's gonna try and sink into into the Manticore as it appears, because I believe that's how the spell goes.
Yeah. When you first cast it, you can make an attack, and then any
on a
bonus action on your turn.
Okay. Yeah. That is my bonus action.
Is that hook adequate?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a wooden handle.
It's like a butcher's hook.
Yeah.
Just that
Something
minus
you
the
can use
wood.
to grab a hay bale.
Yeah. Don't have to be exquisite. Any hook gets the job
Dude,
done.
coming out with the tokens so quick, man. I love it.
Wow, only you could do that so quick with Roll20 and their compendium of tokens.
They're not paying for us yet. They're not paying us yet. Don't do that.
Sounds like they will. They will, though. They will.
We hope.
Yes.
So,
Reynald, will that be all
first
from
one's
you?
free. Roll20.
does the 19 hit?
Yes, the 19 will hit.
Okay. Yes, that's level 2. It's gonna take 8 force damage. So the hook slams into. It tries to pierce like the joint between the dragon wing and the lion body. It pierces into there, and then while the Manticore is briefly distracted, Reynald is going to also take I guess just seeing what Jules just did, try to imagine like a knife going towards the Manticore. He's gonna cast Toll the Dead as well. Hold on, I actually have this. Cancel. Core. There it is. He's got to take a DC Wisdom save
Nice.
as he tries to harm the Manticore further. I don't know how wise Manticores are.
Sorry, one moment. And this is a wisdom save, right?
Yes, 13 Wisdom. That's a
16.
wise Manticore. So it bounces off and it doesn't do anything. He's like, why isn't this working? After that happens, he's gonna back up into this tree right here. or actually into this corner, and he's gonna kind of huddle around the hilly right uprising. He's gonna be like, "Oh, please don't let me die here." That's gonna be his turn.
Okay. And
Hey, for the sake of sneak attack, does the spiritual weapon count as an ally? All right.
It's an object, not a creature.
I didn't think it did, but
Yeah, you gotta ask.
I was hoping
Yeah.
maybe.
I believe it's the same thing that Echo Knight doesn't as well. The Echo Knight doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a real shame. I get why that would be too strong.
Echo Knights are cool.
Echo Knights are awesome.
I played one in a one shot we did a while back. A lot of fun.
the
They're just fun
kobolds,
because they can be pretty much anything.
Oh no!
the kobolds creep back up the hillside. Mikas,
Get out of here!
you're up.
All right. I want to show my scales to the kobold. Say, I am part dragon. Fight with us.
Okay, would you like to make a persuasion or charisma persuasion check? Is that what you have in
Yes.
mind here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Roll20. I know you can do it. I believe in you.
Come on. Hmm.
23.
23. Interesting. Kobolds cock their heads to the side. Intrigued.
All right. Now I assume that was my action.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna run up to the Manticore. Your half sneak attack, Julian.
I'm not gonna
Thank
do
you.
that thing.
That was dumb, but thank you.
I think that's the most efficient. You are the most efficient damage option we have, because all I have is Firebolt.
This is true.
Oh, see what happens.
That's my turn, by the way.
It is your turn, Jules.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm right here in the Manticore's face, and since Mika's just ran up there, I'm gonna
Got your back,
so
buddy.
basically the way I'm gonna get this sneak attack here is as Mika's charges up and the Manticore takes that moment, he just got hit with the spiritual weapon and pulls away from that, and then Mika's kind of, I imagine him kind of just giving him like one of those like kind of moments, And as soon as it turns to him, I'm gonna swing my hand around, and that blade is gonna appear in my hand again, and I'm gonna try to just stab the Manticore right in the temple with it.
Nice.
On 13.
Miss.
Oh wait, nope, that's for skills. That's not for attacks. So I'm gonna look at Mikas and be like, sorry. Bonus action disengage.
Thank you for coming to help me. I will see you later.
And that was the Legend of Mikas.
And that was the last anyone ever saw of Mikas.
Oh my
Damn it.
goodness.
Sorry, my mouse is being.
No worries. And
Okay.
will that end your turn?
Yeah, can somebody just can you just like put me over here because
No
I
problem.
can't.
I should
Think
say
I
his
gotta-
name is Mikas.
I gotta go
not
find a battery.
Mikas.
No problem, man.
What's that?
I should say his name is Makus, not Mikas.
Makus. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's all right.
Sorry.
Make us.
I keep hearing you guys say it, so I say it as well, but even though I intended for it to be Makus.
I'm sorry. I was intentionally mispronouncing the family name for the sake of it being just a character. thing, but
Intentionally, he
I
said.
was legitimately thought you were Mikas.
That's
Makus. Sorry.
And as Jules
Tell me Sunshine.
retreats and Makus steps forward
Oh,
bravely,
I forgot about that.
the Manticore roars and
Bravely.
unleashes several attacks, biting first and then clawing. A 20 to hit.
Here we go, boys.
And an 8 for 8 damage. Excuse me.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh.
Has shield.
What will that bring your AC to?
21.
And the tail whips around behind it, from behind. And a 21 will hit. You'll take 10 damage.
Well, blocking the first 8 was good enough.
Yeah.
And the Manticore leaps into the air, alighting and flying away up the hill. And you can make an attack of opportunity.
I'm going to punch it for 1 damage.
Can my hook make an opportunity attack?
I
don't have it. I don't
think it's.
I am new to this.
No,
I'm just going to roll a d20 because I don't have an unarmed strike thing on my sheet. All right. Does an 18 minus 1, 17 plus 2, 19 hit?
Yes.
It takes -1 damage, which rounds up to 1 damage. Because
You heal the Manticore as you punch it?
no, it rounds up to 1 because 5e's weird.
Oh, what the
it has
heck?
to do a minimum of 1 damage.
Yeah. It
Just imagine because
it like integer loops, like unsigned integer loops back around to the highest possible number.
The Manticore flees. You're able to strike it one last time. Your strike has seemingly no effect on it, though, as it flees.
Yeah,
And
that
it
makes sense.
disappears from view.
I poke it as it leaves. Can I make an insight check as to these kobolds now that I've tried to persuade them?
Actually,
guys,
I'm
I might have
sorry.
been wrong about that ambush earlier.
We'll stay in initiative, and it is Reynald's turn because the kobolds are still on the map here.
Don't hurt them. They might be on our side.
I have things I can do other than hurting right now. I look towards Jules, and I wonder if I can even make it to you. I don't have. Oh no, I can get there.
Go through the carriage.
I would have to go in a roundabout way, but I clamber on over.
You can make it.
Clamber on over, and I get to Jules, and it's like, oh, you got wrecked over there. Here, take a
Turn around and
little,
go, I'm fine, and there's blood just pouring out.
here, take a little hop up. And he kind of like lightly taps her face, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds at
8th level.
I can't do it for that long, but yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure
Cast
Wounds
wish.
at first level because oh, that's
Hey!
great. That's max healing. You get 11 hit points back.
Nice.
Nice.
They always
Actually,
tell me
it's
my touch was gentle.
Very helpful.
And after he
As
does
it heals,
that,
as it heals up, I just sort of set my nose back. Ah,
I'm also gonna use my bonus action to move the hook to right about there, and on top of that little yellow tree in the middle,
just in case.
just in case.
Nice.
All right, and that will be Reynald's turn. Kind of like looks at the others, is like, I don't know what's going on, guys.
We shall see.
We
The
shall
kobolds
see.
hop off of the hillside and flee down the path yet again.
All right.
Those fickle kobolds.
Well, they're not shooting us, so we'll
They're-
take it as a win.
They're really wishy-washy,
take
you know.
And they disappear from view, and we will break from initiative for a moment.
Okay, how badly are you guys hurt? Because I saw that.
I'm actually
thing, and I don't wanna
okay
face it.
right now.
You're okay.
I
What
think
about
he's
you?
got pretty bodied, but he's fine.
You're
He
good.
could use. He could use a first level, but he'll survive if he doesn't get it.
All right, he's gonna come on over, and he's gonna put he's gonna gingerly touch your scales. He doesn't know if he's like doing something like culturally wrong or not. He's gonna like, okay, I'm gonna I serve
Just
Bahamut.
half the spell.
Okay, all right.
Is it? I'm not racist. My god is a dragon.
He's like, I serve Bahamut. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but here you go. And he's gonna cast Cure Wounds at first.
I'm not actually a dragon. I'm still a half elf.
Hey, look, you got 8 hit points.
Awesome.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
I'm not actually a dragon. You know that, right?
Look, it's cool. All right.
This campaign will just be Makis trying to explain to his party he's not actually a dragon until he gets polymorphed.
40 sessions from now, he's like, I told you 200 times I'm not a dragon.
You true polymorph. I'm a dragon now.
That's the end goal of the campaign. All right.
Jules is gonna come over to make us and be like, kind of gesture to his shirt where he bled all over and be like, hey, can you Sunshine, can you maybe give me a little cool. Thank you. Yes.
All right.
I do it to both of us today. I do it to you and then me.
Oh, is that lilac on there? That's nice.
It's
Nice
lavender,
touch. Okay.
actually.
Right now,
Lavender,
moving the card up.
Yeah, I grew it back home. It was one of the few activities me and my mother could agree on.
Okay. We're discussing herbal scents while Reynold is digging the card out.
He's like, he's digging at the card out, but he's also like, I also used to be a gardener too. I mean, I was mainly a blacksmith, but I did have a garden for, food. I grew carrots, potatoes. I did a home cooked meal every so often. He's like, lifted like, and I grew some flowers.
Yeah, that
you
sounds
want
heavy.
that?
Please.
I'm gonna try and help. It won't be effective though.
All right, everybody get ready. We're gonna push on 3. Look at you, Jules. You come out.
Oh,
3.
yeah, okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Heave.
Ooh!
Ooh. He's gonna try and get the cart out of the position, trying to unstick it.
Yes, and
Oh, I'm totally helping, guys. I'm helping so hard.
deception. What do you have in mind here?
Jesus,
I'm just on the other end of the card, just going.
I mean, I have a 13 passive perception. I'm looking. He's like,
Make an athletics check with advantage, please.
all right.
I rolled a 24 deception. You don't know what's going on.
Oh, I saw the 8.
I clicked it twice by mistake because my mouse is acting
All
up.
right. I actually don't know who has higher athletics. I thought I had it. Okay, all right.
Both me and Julian are dex-based characters.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go ahead and try and heave as hard as he can. Oh, nat 20,
There you go.
22.
And you easily push the wagon through this upturned soil, and yes, you're able to move forward on the path.
You gotta keep pushing because it keeps the momentum up. All right, it's that first little rut you gotta get out of.
Yeah, that's good. That was tough. It's a good thing that we all pushed equally.
Oh, Jules, oh my god, I didn't know you were that strong.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to show off too much, but I'm just gonna sit in the back for the rest of the ride if you don't mind. Take a little break.
All right. Yeah. You deserve it.
Thanks.
Make it your strip collapse on the ground from that much physical effort.
At least collapse in the cart, please.
I'll try.
All right. With getting the cart dislodged, Reynolds gonna get back on the front and keep an eye
It's like
open
the thing
as he
where
keeps going.
like the thing where he pushes it, but then he doesn't step forward to keep pushing, so he just falls.
Like
Okay.
Reynolds like sweating. He's like,
Well, your wagon is unstuck, but the sign that warned of the Manticore was
I burned it.
at least in some way truthful. There is a Manticore, and you have encountered it. It has dealt some damage, but then flew away. And let's take a break here. We'll come back in 15 minutes at 14 minutes, 7:50 Pacific, okay? And then the adventure will continue.
Sounds good.
A big break.
French fry.
Water.
Kiss.
That's fully
I don't remember what prompted that, but Reynold was all for it.
Wasn't that Jason's character?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, we're huffing paint. Oh hey everybody, we're talking about huffing paint. Good timing.
It was just
I condoned.
It was his way of
condoned.
casting guidance.
Reynold approved.
Yeah.
Rushing water.
Well, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons, and this is the Heroes era.
First form of Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's jump back into the game here. And you guys are ascending this hillside, headed towards the bathhouses that Throdilla runs. And the place is called Green Acres, and you were warned of a Manticore's presence.
We didn't take that warning lightly. We did take it lightly because we thought it was a trap. It was a trap.
And so, have you all rested after you moved the wagon, or what was the pace of
I thought we'd just keep going.
as far as heading out?
I think we just want to get away from there in the first place, and then we'll decide.
Yeah. I think we're in fairly good condition. The only reason we're kind of missing out on is I'm missing a spell slot, and I think Reynald's missing out on 3 spell slots.
I'm missing out on 2. Yeah.
Well, you had 2 free wounds and a spiritual weapon.
I'm
3.
All right. Sounds
I'm
like
3 points away from max health. That's it. That's all I'm.
I'm 2 points away from myself.
We're all
Why
pretty
don't
good.
we jump into character and continue the adventure that way?
Alrighty.
Yes.
Well then, I think now the Manticore's gone and the kobolds seem to have disappeared.
Yeah.
We should get on our way.
I think we should probably head on.
So
Probably shouldn't have taken that sign down, huh?
No.
That feels like a mistake.
We're gonna have to make one when we get back.
Yeah, we'll make a new one. We'll make a new one. It's
We'll
fine.
make a new one. We'll
It'll be
maybe
much
have the old
creepier.
one.
Yeah,
We
we
have a
shouldn't
lot
make one
of
right
us.
now
It'll be much
because
creepier.
yeah, we shouldn't make one right now because the Manticore is hurt. So if somebody does come through right now, they would have an advantage. So we'll do it later.
Yeah, but they already have the advantage because it's hurt.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah. I think we're fine if we don't have the
Anyway.
sign right.
We're having this
you-
conversation while the card is going. We're heading out.
Hey, make us.
Yes.
Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna try to convince a lot of kobolds to try and? Are you gonna become like a? You're gonna have like a cult of kobolds.
Man, are you gonna be a kobold king?
Maybe. I do want to get a ship. And for a ship I need sailors. Kobolds seem good enough for sailors.
Make us. I'll tell you right now. If you want to go have a ship crewed by kobolds, I will follow you in that dream.
there we go.
100%.
There's the end goal of the campaign.
I have never heard a worse idea, and I love it.
All right, we're becoming pirates,
No,
As
not
the
pirates.
Wagon,
We are honorable sailors.
privateers.
as the wagon
privateers,
ventures forward,
merchants.
you see off to the side a small enclave in the rocky hillside and an overturned wagon, and a voice shouts, kind of hushedly. Can you shout hushedly? Perhaps he does. And he
Whisper
says,
yell.
"Hi, over here."
Hi guys.
Hey, it looks like I got messed up.
Right, the Manticore.
Yeah, we fought it.
Yeah.
Yes, come, get out of the open air, you fools.
No, I like
Right.
to die.
Can I insight this guy? See if it was actually. We've been ambushed a lot on this road so far, so
Yeah, like-
Yeah,
Twice.
like every corner.
You can make
Biggest
an
is-
insight check.
just wants to look at this guy for a second. 16.
He seems quite afraid and confused by your boldness, your brashness, I dare say.
All right. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to put a light in my hand. I believe that's I think sparks should be the closest equivalent of prestidigitation to create light.
Hey, you good? You hurt?
right, but I'm concerned about my lord who ventured forth.
You got anything important in this cart?
What house is your lord of?
Of course, I do not have anything. Well, yes, actually, that is why I stayed behind. I will not lie.
You're not robbing the poor man.
Hey, you wanna join us and put it on our carriage, and we can just bring you along?
Oh, yes, that would be great.
Come on,
I think that
hop
your
in.
horse can pull this. Oz broke free when the Manticore struck. My lord continued up the hillside, brave as he is.
What house are you from? Or is your lord from? What house do you serve?
Forgive me, I've been shaken by the Manticore.
Take your time, friend.
What should be House Aslandia?
Crap.
There's a plan.
He's
No,
like searching
no,
for a
just-
scrap of paper that has his name on it. It's like,
It's written on his arm, but like he's been sweating, so it's all smudged. It's like,
he's like trying to make it. I was like,
Asden.
'Tis Underward.
Underwood.
Underward.
Underwood.
Underwood.
And your name, friend?
And
Close enough.
what is the name of your lord?
Lord Underward.
His
How about
You're asking a lot of questions.
We're curious.
listen?
I-
Let's just get.
I-
I'm just gonna go over there. I'm just gonna go over there and find out what do we need to load up. What do we
We
got?
should not tarry. Just if you would help me with this chest, it is too heavy for just my lord and I to lift and carry. But I do not want to leave it behind. Of course, the wagon I care not for.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright.
well we don't have to worry about the wagon. Reynold will help you lift that up in there, and then we'll get going.
Right,
Are you
yes,
sure,
sir.
Julian?
Thank you.
You were pretty strong earlier pushing the cart.
I know. I think I pulled a muscle.
Oh,
And
you're
where
okay.
is your
Yeah.
lord, gentlemen?
Don't look at me. I'm just
I'm
to help.
Oh, that would
me and my
be-
cousin here.
Yes, would be yes.
Oh, forgive me. Yes. And of what house?
Aslandia.
I see.
You'll
There's-
forgive
we are from-
our mannerisms and our actions, Carly. We too are a bit shaken after confronting
We
the
are from
Manticore as well.
Agid.
Of course.
City that Makis is from.
Well,
Never sure how to pronounce it.
you must be Mikas then. Well, thank you.
Yes,
gentlemen.
Makis Aslandia.
I will journey with you, and I appreciate that.
What is your
feel
name?
My name.
Just tell us your name already,
So
please.
many names to exchange.
Just tell us your name.
I really
name is
was asking about the
Garrett.
name of his lord. No, I've gotten was the house name.
Yes, my name is Garrett. Thank you.
Garrett?
Yes, let us hurry on. Of course. Thank
And
you.
your parents' name? No, I'm kidding.
Name Social Security?
And you, Makis, you, Reynold, and you, the third one. What is your name, sir?
Oh, apologies. Julian.
He is my cousin on my father's side.
Julian of Aslandia.
Yes.
Aslandia. Aslandia.
Aslandia. Oh,
Yes.
I love the way you say that. Would you say it again for me?
Aslandia.
Aslandea. Daya?
Yes, that helps struggles with it.
Look,
He's new.
I see.
I just pulled the cart.
You don't pull the cart, the horses pull the cart. You guide the horses.
I guide the horses that pull the cart.
Don't sell yourself short.
Reynold,
If you
I
pull the
will.
cart, that would be quite
I-
horrible. That would not be a pleasant thing.
I will sit beside you as we ride.
Okay.
Thank you. Maybe you can
Right.
teach him how to properly guide the horses.
Reynald's thinking in his mind, like, this is so botched. We've asked
Maybe
for his
he-
name and his lord's name like 8 times in a row. Hello, you need help? What's your name? What's your name? What's your boss's name? What's your lord's name? What's your house's name? Who do you
What are
work
doing
for?
these parts?
I mean, when we asked him about his lord's name, all he gave us was the house name. He didn't give us his actual lord's name.
And the house's name was Amberlon?
Anderward.
Anderward. Whoops, I gotta correct
And
that.
it was Lord Anderward. Because I don't know. Whatever.
Like
Anyway.
me, in our ruse, me and Julian would be Lord Aslandair.
Aslan there.
We'd both be Lord Aslandair.
Alright. Cool. Go look for this dead lord who just went on ahead without any help.
No, we don't know he's dead. It's just
No,
really
he's probably dead.
He's almost definitely dead.
He's probably dead. I look towards Gareth. Excuse me, sir, for asking any more questions than we already have, but I'm quite curious as what to your relation with your lord is. Are you family? Are you simply an escort, a guard, or
I'm
something else?
security for my lord's family.
Ah,
Been in the family many years.
good. I
Yes,
kind
yes.
of
Oh, there, see? And as you look, you see the silhouette of the Manticore flying very near, within 100 feet of you, over the hills to your right.
Oh, that's just a bird. Don't worry
question.
about it.
No, that's no bird.
No, that's a bird.
He notches
I have a question for you, Ben. And it's a very dumb question.
One moment. He notches a bolt in his crossbow. Yes, Andrew.
Oh, it's okay. It's very similar to what he's doing. I was asked if I can shoot a firebolt at it.
What is the range of firebolt? 120 feet?
Oh, that sounds about right. Let me check.
Is either that or half.
Yeah, it's 120.
Everybody please roll initiative.
It's just a bird. Manticore comes screaming down from the sky.
It's actually a rock.
Oh God.
See? Bird.
Ah,
Ooh, look at me go.
I'm in the middle. For a second, I thought I got the 6 and was laughing at myself.
Okay. What
Then I realized I was laughing at Julian. I'm sorry.
is
Okay.
6. And it has the same modifier as Jules. Who's gonna go first? I know next time on Are We Heroes Z.
Are We Heroes Z? Not
And
copyrighted.
We'll
We changed
start
the name.
because we want to start taking actions just at the top of initiative and roll right through. We'll start with Mikas. And I'll expand the vision on your wagon as long as it's not going to reveal too much of my map here. Let me double check. Yeah, okay.
No, I can't see the map at all. I zoomed out too far.
Totally could have missed that guy.
I don't see a Manticore at all. I don't know what I'm shooting at.
Well, there it is.
Aha. An ugly beast.
Southward on the map. There you are. And
Alright.
we will start with Reynald at the top of initiative.
See, it's just a bird. Oh, they're shooting. Oh no. Reynald is gonna look and think like this is probably gonna be the action, like is gonna try and kill us now, I think. So Reynald is gonna cast Bless on Jules himself. Yes, Jules himself and Mikas.
Makus.
And it's
Makus.
so y'all have D4 to attacks and saving throws, which I'm
Nice.
guessing will come in handy for this. I will try and keep that in mind that I do have that as concentration. That will be my action. I don't know if I have any spells that are actually a bonus action to cast.
Spiritual weapon.
Is spiritual weapon a bonus action?
Believe
It
so.
is, but I just cast 2. It will be 2
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Go to-
level
Derp.
spells. I have no cantrips that are bonus actions besides. No, that's it. So I just cast Bless on all 3 of us. Like, oh, Bahamut, please help us kill this big ass Manticore. And that'll be Reynolds' turn.
Okay. Next is Mikas. You can move to the front of the wagon and begin your turn from there.
Alrighty. Can I move to the back of the wagon?
You won't be able to see out the back of the wagon.
Like, or like get out of that, I mean. Or is this just sort of like a chase?
You were alerted to... No, we'll use the front of the wagon. You were alerted to the side of the Manticore through the front of the wagon.
Not sure shoot from the front. I was just curious. Why do I have 3 firebolts on my sheet now? What? You keep expanding.
Oh,
confused.
Roll20.
If you would like to move through the wagon and out the back of the wagon, that's fine. But just begin your turn at the front of the wagon.
I'll just shoot out the front. That's a 9.
What's a D4?
Yep.
That's right. You have it.
I have the fancy sheet. And yeah, that's. I'm assuming that's a no. No, sorry. I forgot to put it up there.
What was his name?
I want to point out that the fire is golden. It's very reminiscent of a sun.
Oh, I'm sorry. When I hovered over it, it was saying it was a different ability for some reason. I think.
That's odd.
That was weird. Okay. So I'm sorry. A 9 will miss.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
I don't have a bonus action. That's going to be my turn.
And the Manticore dodges out of the way of the firebolt and lands on the top of the hill, trying to hide within the trees. And he's going to have, or it's going to have cover.
Oh, great.
I imagine that it probably just has a +2 to its AC right now. Jules, it will be your turn.
Gareth was really bad. Poor Gareth.
All right. I'm sorry, you said that was me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so Manticore is trying to hide trees. So I'm still in the wagon, so I would like to kind of roll out of the wagon into these trees that are right behind right next to me there.
Okay.
To try to stay sort of hidden. And then just like move my way up the trees into this little area here. Again, try and stay hidden so I can get a stealth jump on them. I'll use my bonus action for a hide if I need to do that. I probably guess I should.
Yes, please. And you'll want to occupy a square with the tree.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's where I meant to be there. There we go.
Good.
Okay. Oh, did not mean to roll that with advantage, but it'll be a 19 stealth.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll kind of just roll out from behind the tree and throw a dagger. I'll throw a psychic blade at the Manticore. And is that enough for me to get advantage on that?
Yes.
With my bless, that will be a 19.
13?
Wait, no.
13.
Oh, down here. Sorry, 13. God.
Miss.
Cool. Well, that's everything. That's it for me. So, okay.
Reynold, you're up.
Terrible rolls.
All right. Looks like everyone's whiffing hard this time. Reynolds gonna hop off the cart, off the front, but he's gonna kind of stand on this outcropping. He's planning on using the cart for cover from this thing, It probably doesn't matter for ranged. I don't know if it has any range attacks or not, but Reynold wants to be on the safe side. But he's going to step off the cart for a second, look towards the Manticore, and he is like 40 feet out. That's within range of whatever I wanted to do, I'm pretty sure. So Renaud is going to he's gonna like point at it, and he's gonna cast Toll the Dead. It's a 13 wisdom save. I believe it's already hurt, so if it doesn't succeed,
10.
Nice.
Takes a D12 necrotic damage then.
Good job.
Hurt him previously. That's a 10 necrotic damage that he takes. They'll point at it like, get out of here, leave.
Good stuff, my dude.
And that is Reynald's gonna go ahead and run back behind the cart, and that's gonna be his turn.
Okay, then we have Makis.
Alrighty. I'm gonna formally get off the cart now. Then, actually, I don't need to be in front of a tree. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt again. Not great.
My God.
How to say?
Problem tonight.
Oh, no.
Wasn't supposed to go down like this.
The problem is I rolled a 2 on the die. That's my turn.
Okay. The soldier here kind of snaps to, having been startled again by the Manticore, and notches, or rather looses the bolt in his crossbow from his crossbow.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Just
Everyone is shaken.
Roll20 really does not like
hillside.
the heroes.
The Manticore roars triumphantly and rushes down the hillside. Makis, the beast, is before you. It raises up on its hind legs, and then it bites at you.
That's cool.
10 will miss.
10 will miss.
And an 11.
11 will also miss.
And the creature's tail comes sweeping around from behind it.
For some reason, the sorcerer currently has the best AC in the party.
Very weird.
15 also misses. Don't even need a shield.
My goodness. Okay. The
Actual armor.
Manticore kind of takes it takes another look at you precariously. Jules, you're up.
Okay. Let's try this again. I'm gonna take another swing with my psychic blade and try to catch him in the temple again, like I did last time. This feels very deja vu-y. Since he's coming running up on me. That's a crit.
Hey-o.
That's
Nice.
what that is. With the sneak attack, because my boy is right next to him. So that's gonna be 66.
I got your back. There we go. Oh, that's good.
So
stuff.
that is, oh man, that's a lot of damage there. That is the 25 points of damage altogether.
Yeah, 25. Nice.
15 from the sneak attack and 11 from the sneak attack and 14 from the blade.
Psychic.
And the creature roars in agony, but it is not defeated yet.
Those are some rogue numbers, my man.
Yeah, that's some nice looking stuff right there. That's what you like to see. Does he look pretty hurt though?
Badly injured. Its wing kind of limps, or has gone limp a bit.
All right, so then I'm gonna stay in close, and I'm gonna take my my offhand strike with my psychic blade as well. So now the way I do this though, because the blade like vanishes in my hand, so he comes across with it, stabs him, and then and then brings it back the other way, and the blade appears pointing the other direction. So it's more of like a back and forth with the same hand. But did not mean to roll advantage on that one, but that's going to be a 17 to hit.
Hits.
This is just a D4. Oh, I don't get the sneak attack on that one, so it's just 6 psychic.
The creature just continues to roar, but is still there.
I'm just going to look at me like, oh, you're fun.
You don't get the sneak attack though, right?
Yeah, I don't get the sneak attack on the second attack. I only get it once per round.
It rolled automatically.
Shame.
Yeah, I forgot to uncheck it.
Will that be
I
all
get
from
that.
Jules?
No worries.
Yeah, that's it for me. I'm going to stay right up there with him.
Okay, then we have Reynald.
Right now, this here is Jules from the other side of the cart just laughing like, "Oh, you're fun." He's like, "What's going on?" So he just kind of like peeks over the cart and sees Jules is absolutely destroying this Manticore. He's like, "That's it. You can do it, my lord." And he's gonna shoot a I told the dead at the creature again and try and
Nice.
finish it off. So a 13 wisdom save.
Dang.
Oh, that won't do it.
21.
No, that passes by unheeded. I don't think I have anything I could actually do here
Yeah.
that won't break concentration. No. That'll be it for me. I'm just gonna, he's gonna go right behind the cart again and be like,
Yeah, spiritual up, but I don't think you really need to use it right now.
I'm looking at Gareth and be like, "Oh, lords are pretty powerful."
Vegas is just dancing to avoid the Manticore strikes. He's not actually hitting it.
We should.
Now Reynolds' turn is done.
We should. Flip
Julian
the
is
cart
laughing
and-
like he's playing with a puppy.
flip
like
the
he's
cart
wrestling with a big dog, you know?
and Take cover. Let these fools wrestle with the beast.
They're a little weird.
And Mikas, it is your turn.
All right. Let's go ahead and do a firebolt at disadvantage. I'm not going to leave my rogue buddy behind.
You mean the one that immediately abandoned you in the last fight?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, same roll either way, 13.
Damn.
And it crashes into the tree before the Manticore.
Damn. All right, that's my turn.
And the Manticore roars, and Garrett is staggered a bit, yet he steps forward. Well, you put your neck out for me, I will for you, and swings his longsword at the beast.
Come on, security master.
Nice.
Okay.
There we go.
Great.
Show us why you're the best in the biz.
Aha! The beast, though, roars back at Garrett. And now it is the Manticore's turn.
Get your $5, he's not going for me this time.
Julian slinks down to make himself look smaller.
I think you want to make yourself larger. Smaller just going to make you look more like prey.
Are you trying to escape his vision?
Backs up carefully.
Ooh, do I get an opportunity attack?
No.
Oh,
Carefully
back
means-
carefully. I gotcha.
And it
I mean, I
begins
can't try to punch her for 1 damage?
running across the ground.
It would take no damage this fight, though. I think. Unless I missed something.
And you see the creature leap into the air. And we'll continue through initiative. You can see it in the distance within 100 feet of you. Jules, you're up.
It's within 100 feet?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm going to take off running after him. I'm going to bonus action dash to continue running after him. My full 60 feet of movement. which would put him within. Well, actually, hang on. You say he's how far away again?
100
100 feet.
Yeah, give or take within 100 feet, but right
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that
yeah.
level.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll use my bonus action to dash to get. I'll go 60 feet, so that puts me within 40 feet of him, which is in range, and I'll throw another side blade.
Nice.
Oh, forgot to turn off the advantage. Doesn't matter because it's just gonna be a 10.
Ah, okay.
But I will bonus action throw my offhand one.
Can you bonus action dash?
Oh wait, I did bonus action dash. You're right. I forgot. So that's it.
And that would have given you, 60 feet of movement. Is that right?
Yeah, 60 feet.
So you could have moved to about there, I believe.
Yeah, that looks good.
Perfect. Yeah. And then Reynolds, you're up. You can see the Manticore having leapt into the air, trying to fly up the hill.
Reynald's gonna step out from behind the cart, and he's gonna look at the Manticore in the air and be like, "Be gone, foul
you're muted,
beast!"
my friend.
Oh, what?
Still cannot hear you.
Weird.
It's not me, is it? Right?
Oh, I can hear you.
Hi, you can hear me now?
I hear
I
you.
can hear
now.
him.
All right, cool. Anyway,
I heard you before too, but I don't know.
I could hear him the whole time. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe I turned down my earbuds. My mistake.
as I was
Sorry.
saying, Reynald
Sorry
steps
about
behind
that.
the cart
Okay.
and looks at the beast and says, "Be gone, foul beast!" And he uses guiding bolt
Ooh,
at
nice.
first level. He's gonna use War God's blessing.
I believe you blessed yourself as well.
Yes. Plus I've blessed myself. Let's roll that before I use it. 1. Yes, I'm gonna use or it's called Guided Strike. But I'm gonna use Channel Divinity to add +10 in that roll, so that's a 25 to hit.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Cool. So that
Clerics, man.
is 12 radiant damage, and whoever attacks it next has advantage if it hasn't perished.
And the creature screeches and falls from the air and crashes
Whatever.
into the rocky hillside, slain.
I
Reynald
boosted anyway. I want that advantage.
go ahead, you know. Reynald blows off his hand. He's like, "Why you don't mess with a holy fire?"
So after Jules throws his blade, then he's like, it's gonna get away, and then he sees this blast of radiant energy flash from across above him, zap this thing out of the air, and he falls, and he's like, I basically did that. I mean, I did the thing in the head.
I
This is
got
mine.
it.
I count this as mine. Yeah, you got
You
it.
did.
You got it. This was mine.
Reynald looks to Gareth and is like, I may just be a hired help, but I also, not just a healer, Mr. Security, sir.
I'll come back to the cart and dusting myself off and just kind of and then I'll see Garrett there, and I'll remember that we're supposed to be who we are. And I'll pick up my cane off the ground, and be like, good work, Reynold.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
Gareth,
sir.
thank you for your aid. Now I'll just get back in the wagon.
Looks like I joined up with the
Fireman.
bunch.
I think he's just playing with fire in his hand that he didn't get to shoot.
Aw.
Should we try to find your lord? Continue on. I know we just been through a battle, and we may want to take a
want to get the
breather.
horn from the Manticore.
I mean, we can do that also. It is fair trade, as you hunt a creature, Gareth, right? When you hunt, you gotta go collect your spoils, right?
Yes, and well, my lord is, let's say, no fool or weak-hardy gentleman. so to speak. So I dare say he knows how to take care of himself, and that Manticore seemed very hungry.
Well then, I
So covered corpse.
Oh, you mean because it hasn't eaten your? Okay.
I mean,
sorry.
call me optimistic, but yes, there I say. I hope not.
Optimism is not necessarily a bad thing.
Shall we cut open its belly then to see?
Grab the sack, the poison sack.
as my lord's command.
Because Manticores, it had poison, right? Not remembering that. Just remember Manticores.
I didn't see poison.
I think you have a different mythical beast that I read about in my books. I did hate reading those books. I could be
I'll
wrong.
be thinking of the what's the other one that's got the scorpion tail?
Griffin?
Griffin. Yeah.
As
That's
you
what you're thinking
dissect the beast, searching for the poison.
I want the horn.
Glands or
Where's the horn
sacs.
at?
I'm sorry.
I want the horn. Wasn't there a horn in that picture?
I can try and break off a horn if there is one.
I thought you said that you were trying to harvest the poison sacs from it as well, right?
Yeah, but my first intention was to get the horn.
You can easily harvest the horn.
Wonderful.
It had
I don't see actual horns on the beast though. I see many spikes. So
Oh yeah, it's got the tail spikes. Yeah.
yeah, like a mane of spikes as well. So you could easily harvest some spikes. But as you dissect the beast, you do not discover any poison, and you also do not discover Garrett's lord within the beast's belly.
My lords,
Well,
May
will do.
may I request such a humble favor from you two?
Yes, Reynold.
May I perchance use the tail as a mace to defend thyself and
Kind
yours?
of spiky to be kind of spiky to hold.
I don't even know if I can lift it and like use it effectively as a weapon.
Well, I mean, why don't you
try.
take? We can
It is
hack it
late.
off, and you could take a couple swings at a tree over there. Yeah, you do.
Seems like
It
a
is
grand
late.
idea, my lord.
I mean, I'll drool. I'll go over and I'll take one of my blades and try to hack the tail off for him.
But your psychic blades don't leave a visible wound.
Right, and then after I do that, and I go, oh yeah.
The dagger.
I can try and burn it off if you wish.
Well, something has to be alive to be wounded, right?
I would.
That makes sense.
Sure.
Should
All
have.
right, let's
I
try
don't
to fire lasering it off. That'll work wonderfully.
Reynolds looking at
Wonderfully, I mean, not at all.
Reynolds looking at everybody here is like, how are we gonna manage this without any? Well, Gareth has a longsword.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Gareth has a longsword, and we're all trying.
I don't know how we're gonna cut this tail off without using it.
We're smashing it with two rocks, and Gareth is like leaning on his sword.
Lord Gareth,
Gareth isn't a lord.
everyone is a lord to me.
Yes.
If I may, please requisition your fine weapon you have there at your side, so I may decapitate this tail from this
I'll
creature.
take care of that for you. Just hold it still.
Okay, he takes some of
Right.
the spikes and he like holds it taut.
Careful. And Garrett lines up his shot and cuts off the tail for you.
Oh, thank you, my lord, sir. I'm not. Yes. Brown's like, I'm not good at this.
You needn't call me my lord. Let's dispense with the pleasantries as such.
I don't. This is an unfamiliar environment.
I feel like when we're all kind of fighting for our lives, it's you're allowed to be a little more informal.
One soldier to another here, Reynold.
Oh, we can go for that dynamic.
Reynolds.
Okay, good. I was hoping that would come up just as a soldier. I didn't. Pleasantries aren't my forte. You see, that's a fine weapon you have there. Actually, I used to be a blacksmith. I used to create.
Yes, I find it strange you have no weapons at all.
Let's just say
We didn't believe it best to be carrying weapons.
we gave it some thought and decided not to show up to a event with weaponry.
Well, strange decision, but I can respect different cultures. That's fine.
As you can see, and I point to the Manticore that has been hit by like necrotic, is like holy, like light, like a psychic dagger. It's like we don't need traditional weaponry. It helps, but
Probably ever hit it with a firebolt.
I don't know if I was ever going to get in melee with that thing if I even had a weapon to speak of. So while it was probably a oversight not to bring anything to help kill it, we could have done
I'm sure
without.
you weren't expecting to run into a Manticore here in Green
No,
Acres, after all. This is supposed to be such a pleasant place.
You definitely didn't see a sign.
Definitely didn't see a sign or any sort of notice.
Oh, we saw
about
the
this.
sign. The sign was gone.
We
You
just saw a
arrived.
pile of ash.
Yeah, it was just ash on the side. I thought it was a campfire or something.
Oh, those damned kobolds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like fire.
Yeah. Definitely the
Definitely
kobolds.
did that.
Definitely the
not
kobolds.
anyone else.
Well, we should put another sign up, but we're so close to the bathhouse. Have you all been here before?
I have not.
What was? I'm sorry. No.
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 She'll be our first.
I don't think I would have ever gone there if I was not hired for this job.
I don't think Reynold knows what a bath is.
That's rude.
He's
must-
right there.
Hey, I don't get the chance to bathe very often, but I try to when I have the opportunity.
I had to prestidigitate you this morning.
Yes, you do bathe me.
Who needs a bath when you have magic?
You're
Okay,
so,
this
you're,
is getting
you're so
weirdly
offensive, I just
personal.
had to.
Anyway, care to give an explanation, sir?
Are we? This is the longest road ever. Where is this?
This feels so long.
It's just up ahead. Shall we carry on?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's just go already.
And another minute or so passes as you continue along the path. And I'll move you ahead here.
While this is going, I'd like to ask Julian a question.
Yes, sir.
Cousin, because we're in hearing range of Gareth.
Yes, cousin.
If you never did tell me, how did you learn to wield these psychic blades, as you call them?
Well, cousin, I
This lie
trained
is so botched.
for I trained with a team of assassins, infiltrators, things of that such that
That's where you went for those years.
so you have a weapon that vanishes immediately after you utilize it, leaves no trace of any wound, and it's kind of the perfect thing for that sort of deal. So
Very smart.
yeah, it's something I've actually just recently really been able to really sort of master, honestly.
Yes, I've noticed. I haven't seen you using it before.
There's a few other tricks that I can do with it as well, actually.
Oh,
Yeah. Nice. So I'm going to use my my psionic power of that psychic whispers Roll my side dice. I got a 6. So for the next 6 hours, I am telepathically linked to Mikas and Reynald.
Nice.
And I will say to Mikas, yeah, in my mind I can say, yeah, I can do this too sometimes.
Oh, that is most interesting.
And
You say that out loud, or are you thinking that because you can't speak back to me?
That's out loud.
Okay.
it's
So
a
Gareth is just hearing
strange
half a conversation.
Reynald just hears
I do
whispers.
think though that Soul Knife I can respond to telepathically. More correctly.
Let me double check it.
I don't know why.
New character. Who this?
I don't want to understand that.
Oh yeah, no, it is back and forth. I'm sorry, it is back and forth. Yeah, it's a telepathic bond.
So if you hear one of us,
I would still say that loud because Magus isn't used to it.
Yeah.
If you hear, could you hear us like think, or is it just if we direct it at you?
No, it's just if you direct it at me. I'm not reading your thoughts.
That would be cool though.
So it's not like Reynald is like just like walking along, hears you talking about like assassins and whatnot, and like being trained and like wounds that don't show up, and he's like going along, he's like looking at us like, what the hell is going on? He just like hearing whispers in the back of his mind. He's like, am I going insane? And it's not like it's like directed at you, but he doesn't know what's happening. So you just hear in your mind like, am I going insane?
I'm hearing about Garrett's reaction to this when he hears what he assumes Zalor talks about learning from assassins.
And as this strange conversation progresses, you crest the hill and come into a clearing, and there's a complex of single-story and stone buildings. I'm sorry, they're single-story stone buildings. They're small, and they seem to have fire pits and sitting areas out front. And there are statues of mammoths decorating what look like the entrances to various smaller abodes that you can see through the trees. Gareth says, my lords, the guest entrance is just up ahead, over by the fountains.
Thank you, Gareth.
Yes.
Thank you, Sir Gareth.
Then psychically to Reynald, I just go, hey Reynald.
Can I do that too, or is it just you?
Yeah, you can't talk to him. It's not like a 3-way call. I am linked to each of you, so you guys can both talk to me.
What madness is this? Who are you?
You know why he's freaking out, Julian?
No idea.
Alrighty.
Speak to me, please.
I knew we should have hired someone else.
Who is in my head?
Reynald, this is Bahamut.
What is happening?
No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't do that to you. That's not. It's Jules. It's Jules. This is a new thing.
Really do that.
Bahamut?
No, that was a joke.
Is that?
That was a joke.
You've heard my
Then
prayers.
Out loud, I say, Reynald, that was a joke.
You are a vessel for Bahamut.
I'm going
Yeah.
to
Really, what'd you do?
let's is here. Thank
let's
you,
just say
gentlemen,
yes.
for the escort. And
Oh, yes.
best of luck to you.
And to you.
Thank you.
you.
We're gonna need it.
What was that?
Well,
Oh, very well. Farewell.
Farewell.
Don't mind him. He's slightly insane, as you just saw.
Yes, very well. Goodbye. And,
Okay, bye.
Garrett hurries
Bye.
forward into what is just seemingly a larger, but again, a one-story complex before you. There's a mammoth statue on either side of the door, flanked by a fountain.
oh Lord Bahamut, please give us guidance on our mission so that we may find the information we need to stop these attacks from hurting the innocent. And this is all going to you, Julian, because I think you're Bahamut now.
Did you ask about me yet, Reynolds?
So Garrett has left, right? It's just the 3 of us now.
Yes.
I'm gonna climb up into the seat, and I'm gonna sit next to Reynald. I'm gonna say, "Hey, buddy,
Yes, Bahamut?
No,
Lord
not
Bahamut?
Bahamut. No.
This is how you get smited by a god.
So you know how some people some people like yourself and Mikas have magic powers and can do different things, and like his magic is based on like arcane stuff with the weave, and yours is based on your religion and things like that, and everything's kind of different.
Yes,
Mine
you
is
give,
have,
me
like-
you give me my powers, Bahamut.
No, I mean yes, Bahamut gives you your powers.
You are
I have-
Bahamut?
No, I have mind powers, Reynald. I can speak with you telepathically. I was playing a little joke, and I didn't mean to mess you up, man. I don't want you praying to me because you need to be in contact with Bahamut, because that's going to get bad otherwise, okay? So I just want to clear up the air. It was just a joke. It was a little prank. It wasn't. Sorry, my bad. Okay, just was me. I have for like the next few hours. I can talk. You and I could talk telepathically, which I figure would be a good idea for us going into this place.
You see, Reynald just like sits there, like staring at you. And his face just goes kind of like. And he has like that 1,000 yards here. He's like, I finally thought. Talk to my god.
Oh.
A single tear. No matter. We gotta find.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go.
Yes, we should gather information.
He gets up and thinks about how royally he has screwed everything up today.
Now feels like a perfect time for the smite
This way.
soundboard.
I must not weep. I must be strong. I've got to help how I can.
Hey, Reynald. By the way,
Huh?
that I saw you blast that Manticore out of the sky, dude. Sir, and dude, what's a dude? He blasted that Manticore out of the sky, man. That was amazing.
Dude is a multi-universal term.
Okay, good to know.
Reynald,
So,
do you
like
have...
that.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I was just curious if you have the weapon from that Manticore.
Oh, the
I'd go in the back of the cart, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask for it and then just toss it away. He legitimately thinks he could wield it as a weapon. He's not very strong. I mean, he should be, but
We're right.
he's the strongest out of the three of us.
That is true.
Anyway, listen, Reynald, I just want to let you know that it's been my experience that the gods are weird and they do things in ways that we don't. And I know you're a little bummed because Bahamut hasn't been answering back to you. But if that blast that knocked that Manticore out of the sky wasn't an answer from a god, I don't know what is. And Bahamut, I mean, that's kind of his way of talking, I think. So I feel like that was a prayer answered. But that's just me. What do I know? And I'll kind of give him a little pat on the shoulder and just walk away.
When he's gone, a bit of that Heart of Darkness feature comes out. He's like, the gods act in mysterious ways. More than you know. But you don't hear that. He just mutters that to himself. And he like
We all just feel immense pity.
and he just gets off the cart and follows along because he doesn't know where to go.
Does everything pity you now? Like, do the roses pity you?
Anything that's intelligent and a commoner.
Jules was already very much pitying you and feeling terrible, so he didn't need it. But yeah, I guess we just clean ourselves up, get ourselves situated, and head in.
Macon's gonna give Reynold like a shoulder pat. There for you, buddy.
Thank you, friend.
And just enjoying like, what the heck did you do?
Listen, all right. I'm having a really off day today. This is weird for me. I don't know how to deal.
I mean, doesn't seem that off. You slashed that Manticore into bits, looks like, before he shut it down.
I mean, Reynold did the heavy lifting on that. I mean, that was a pretty powerful blast. I just slowed
You
down a
still did a
little
good
bit.
slash to that face.
Yeah, could you shut up and let Reynolds have this win?
Reynolds just looks
it was
dejected in the
I thought we were
corner.
having a conversation out of Reynolds' earshot.
Oh,
Reynolds is holding his
okay.
hook
Then
in
I
one hand
He's
and
like
just
full
walking
game.
by.
if Reynolds not near us, then yeah, no, I totally did. That's absolutely correct.
You could also do it telepathically.
That's true too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. I'm like, no, it was nothing. And then telepathically, I'm like, yeah, no, I totally did that.
All right. Also, just keep this in
Party
mind.
time.
We're messing with people. In addition to telepathy, we got.
I might skip the mission and just go soak in the hot springs after all this. Honestly.
All right,
Yeah, we'll head in. Yeah, we'll head in. I guess.
we go in.
Okay.
I must say, I am surprised we didn't take any damage from that last fight.
Yeah, that's surprising. We didn't get hurt at all.
Yeah.
I was saving a spell slot in case y'all, like died.
And you all can, let's see. You're leaving the wagon behind, of course, and entering the complex.
Yeah, is it like a designated area where we can like tie off the horses or whatever? Or a parking lot?
Yeah, is there a parking lot that will
So like
lose
a
our
garage?
carriage in?
There isn't right there. No, not.
Is there
not right
valet?
here. Oh,
It's just a druid that transforms into a horse to take your cart away.
welcome, sires. Welcome. How was your trip?
Eventful.
Eventful, I dare say. Did
Yes.
you use the main thoroughfare?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh my! Did you see the Manticore posting?
No,
we saw some
no.
ash.
No, dear me. Oh, well.
Oh, but it's fine. You don't need the Manticore posting anymore.
How's that?
You don't need the Manticore posting anymore.
Dare say, a Manticore is nothing to joke about.
Reynolds, show them your new weapon.
Reynolds goes to the climbers in the back of the
What
cart and
now? What is this?
hefts out the Manticore tail.
Oh dear heavens. Oh man.
So I hope you have a premium package for heroes.
You have slain Manti. Who is this madman you travel with? Oh,
No,
goodness.
he didn't slay Manti. Oh my! Oh no, we found the Manticore dead, and so we took that because we couldn't carry the whole thing. So we took that to show that it was deceased.
Yeah, press to take all the blood off us real quick.
I mean, I assume that we did that before we came in here.
You did mention after you had cleaned up. Jules, will you make
Yeah.
a deception check, please?
That's not for the first fight, not
Certainly
the
will.
second fight.
How are we supposed to know this Manticore is named?
Okay. If that doesn't work, I'll add a psionic die to it.
I probably should.
Oh,
he has to do
you
it after
didn't
it.
know any better. You didn't know any better.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Again, it was just to show that the Manticore had deceased because, I mean,
Yes, dear, yes,
they're
yes.
huge. I couldn't have.
Oh,
We can show you where.
It's
Oh my
not your
goodness, I'm
fault.
so sorry. I'm
It is
so
not your
sorry. No, I feel terrible because had I known, I would have presented this information to you in a completely different way. My sincerest apologies. Yeah, we can gladly help you show you where he's laid, so that you can give Manti a proper burial.
Oh dear, lest the kobolds have got to him. Oh well.
No, we saw some kobolds in there too, but I think we ran them off. I don't know how long they'd stay gone, but
Well, forgive me. Forgive
no,
my lack
I
of
thought the kobolds were rather
hospitality.
cute.
please, you take all the time that you need.
Well, is Madame Thredilla expecting you?
I don't believe that we have a specific appointment.
Oh,
No, we
well.
don't have that.
But
This
we
is-
were hoping we were in the area, and we're hoping she could squeeze us in, maybe.
I see.
We're-
And you know, Madame.
Yeah,
Not
we're-
to. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let my cousin speak on this part. I didn't schedule it. I don't usually handle these sort of things, so I'll allow my cousin to
Of course,
speak to you on this.
We are a house on Sunday from Ergid.
Oh, yes.
I'm Lord Makus, and this is my cousin, Lord Julian.
Oh, I'm afraid I've not heard the name before. I'm so pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Yes. It's wonderful to meet you as well. Give us a name.
Mikas, will you make a deception check, please?
Yeah. That was not supposed to be a disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. It's 11. Dice are not in my favor.
Ah, well, you call me Miss Laquette?
Miss Laquette.
If you please.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, pardon me, sires. This is an exclusive resort. I do have a private villa. I suppose I could rush to have it prepared for you.
That would be much appreciated.
That, yes, would be lovely.
Oh, heavens. Well, please, wait here.
Sure.
If you like, you can use the bath in the lobby, but please don't go into any of the rooms. They are private, though they have no doors. It's a thing here. And the pool by the Jade Mammoth, make yourself at home, if you please, or I'll be right back.
Your property, your rules. Or your master's rules.
Yes, right. I'll be right back. Thank you, gentlemen.
Of course.
The lobby is... I'm sorry.
Could I have made an insight check to see whether or not she believed our ruse?
You can make an insight check.
Can I also make an insight check?
You can all
Because
make insight checks if you like.
Oh no, I'm convinced you believe me.
You get the cane. How could she not believe you?
Reynald is instinctively suspicious of nobles, so he got a 23.
Nice.
This is going much better than the first time. When you met Garrett.
Reynald just like...
That was a practice run. That's fine.
Right, Reynald thinks
Well, I think it's going better that would let me speak instead of Julian.
Reynald thinks to...
I knew when to duck out.
To Julian, and he's like, it is better than before. I think we were just lucky to have a fellow soldier that we could interact with that was within the noble society. This is going good. Don't mess it up, please.
I want to just take a quick glance around and just try to get kind of a feel of like how the place is laid out. I want to see if I see any areas that seem to be like closed off or like not for, like the employee only type areas.
Okay.
And see how like accessible they are. Just kind of I don't want to go barging into anything just yet. I just want to kind of get a feel for it, get an idea where everything's at.
Sure. Maybe an investigation check as you walk about.
You're intelligent, right? No,
Nope.
You're not.
I am not at all. That's a 4. I'm not dumb, but I ain't that smart neither.
Well, the lobby is simple with a handful of exquisite statues, works of art, and along the north wall, it looks as though there are 3 suites. To this corner to your right, there's a desk that I have not placed on the map. That would be as far as the furniture goes, just a desk with a chair behind it, a very fancy-looking stool. And then there are jade statues of mammoths in front of what appears to be a hot spring that leads out of this kind of lobby area going southward. And there seem to be 2 hot springs actually up here.
I would like to take a dip.
And then also the bottom left, you can do so. The bottom left is a dining hall.
Okay.
Into the spring.
Reynald sees that Mikas has gone into the hot spring, and he's like, okay, good. All right, someone else did it first. I can follow.
And
So-
there is a dressing area behind the springs that you can see, and there are, robes of varying sizes on hangers and towels as well, stacked in piles near the hot springs.
Bacon sounds like he's used to getting wet. He can dry himself off for precipitation.
Julian will go and change into a robe.
Reynald will also change into a robe because he does not get this level of luxury like ever. So he is trying to enjoy it to its fullest. And as he kind of sits in the hot spring, he lets the robe loose so it doesn't get wet, and you can see like it's like as if his skin was like almost like leather from the amount of times it's been like scratched and like slashed at and clawed. But it's not like faint scars, occasionally all over the place. His skin is very tan because he used to work outside a lot. There's like a few burn marks here and there. But then he's got like one big slash mark across the abdomen, across his stomach that he's got there. But that's the extent of his injury so far.
Nice.
And I'm sorry, go ahead, Jules.
I was just gonna say, Jules has beautiful, soft baby skin. He obviously uses a high moisture lotion regularly, probably like a cocoa butter of some sort. No scars, no discolorations. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Nice.
Yeah. So
maybe it's like between them. There's like he's nowhere near as like battle hardened as Reynolds. Like he hasn't fought that much. However, it is like he has some like partially covered skin from like being the dragon bloodline, having the scales, and also just calluses from training. And also he's in the water. It's just like a look at pure bliss. Because he's finally back in water.
Reynald goes up to Julian in the hot springs and he knows how like pristine he looks. And Reynald looks up and grabs his wrist and turns his palms upside and compares his palms to his. His has like calluses and like they're hard worked. They're not soft. That's like hard, like patches of skin from working with wooden tools and smashing a hammer down. He looks at Julian and he's like, most weathered men would tell you to toughen up and take a few lashes and go outside and work and do your duty as a man. I understand.
Go train.
And train. I understand there's more to life than that. You keep those palms clean, and your arms and your body pristine as you can, because once you go forth, you can't go back. I can't heal that. Neither can you. Well,
this got weird real fast.
Little slap on the face and it says, "What the hell out?"
And as the conversation takes a bit of a turn, half elf walks into the hall with flowing green robes, and she wears a hood, and she rushes forward, stepping hurriedly with a fine silver platter with breads and cheeses on it. She places it on the edge of the hot spring and says, "My lord, if you would please. Your clothes are not allowed in the spring. Just
my apologies.
Wear a robe, please. They are fresh and quite comfortable. No apologies required. If you desire privacy, just step around the corner there. And please enjoy. Let me know if I can offer you anything else."
Now I have to decide whether to make his cares about privacy.
Thank you, milady.
Jules is already at the tray.
Yeah, so is Reynolds.
Just kind of picking for like the choices. He's just,
He's like, "You better leave some for me." Steps out of the spring.
No promises.
Tries his robes.
Reynolds looking at me.
Fancy robes and goes and get the bathrobe.
Reynolds looking
He
at me.
decided to be nice and change in private. He really doesn't care.
These are small portions. I think they give you a bit more here.
Make it kind of
So-
back out. Yes, Reynold, that's how they work. They're always small.
I hate this place.
But it is fine salted meats, perhaps too rich for your palate, and more cheeses perhaps than you could easily name. Or
This one moldy.
Reynold should make a con
Hell.
save for richness.
Oh,
and after some time passes, Loquette returns. I can show you your room, or as you please here.
Yeah, that would that sounds nice. And psychically to each of them, I'm going to say I'm about to break away and do some looking around, okay, guys? So
Okay.
just roll with this. And as I say that, I start to get up, and then I'd like double over and just go, oh, my stomach.
Oh, my lord.
but Lord,
Oh,
You ate and went in the pool. That's on you.
Oh.
what was in the meats you said was salted? Was it, what kind of meat was it?
Oh, have here's some pastrami,
Mm-hmm.
and
Pancetta?
Yeah, but pastrami's fine. I can eat the pastrami. It's fine.
there's
Yeah.
some elk meat.
As long as there wasn't elk. Oh, the elk. Oh,
Oh.
God, yeah. Elk does
And
me.
bear
Oof.
salami.
Oh, yeah. It's the elk. It's definitely the elk.
That's most
Yeah.
wonderful.
Where's the?
Bear
Can I go somewhere? I need to.
Of course.
I need a little privacy. If I think that's the best way I could put this.
Jules, will you
Oh.
please make a deception check?
Yes,
my Lord,
I will.
you know you can't eat elk, my Lord. We should have warned them. Can
And
I
you
try to
could
give him?
Make
give
it with
him
advantage.
Okay. Great. Okay, that's a 14.
I forgot what I was gonna do.
Oh,
Will that get it, or do I need to add a die?
you. This woman is hard to read.
Okay, I'm
Why
gonna
not?
add one. I'll add one on there just to get. Okay, so I'll put it up to a 17.
Oh
I have a
dear.
question after this.
To the fountain quickly over here. This water is fresh. And
Oh, great.
I'll have my ladies fetch you some towels. And yes,
Yeah.
go ahead, Andrew.
Out of character, has she noticed Magus' scales?
Yeah, I think so.
There's no reaction? Alright, cool.
No, I don't think so. Nothing
Might
that she
be a nice
has.
change of
Nothing that
pace.
she has said.
I think maybe I should just go to my room and lay down for a bit. Cousin, I will retire early. You shan't see me much today, but we'll catch up. Okay.
Yes, you need to be more careful next time.
Yes,
you,
of
always
course.
you always were impatient.
With me then.
Oh.
Here. I've got you set up out back. It's really one of our nicest rooms. I'm surprised it is empty. Yes, with me.
Yes, of
And
course.
she
Great.
grabs you by the arm and leads you out the back of this finest.
I lean
establishment.
real heavy on her as we're going. Like, oh man,
Yes.
it's okay. I'm sorry. I'll be fine. It's just gotta process.
It's quite
You know.
all right, of course.
I have the worst idea. Can I purchase this a little brown on his backside?
Oh no.
Just to really sell the deception?
Oh, dear my lord, I hate to say, but I shall fetch you a spare change of clothes, of course.
That
And
would
here,
be
stay in
lovely.
here,
Thank you.
and I'll draw the curtain for you.
Great.
When you feel
When
better,
bring me the clothes, just leave them out here. If you could just no one bother me at
Yes,
all
my
for
lord,
a few
of
hours
course.
at least. Thank you. Okay, great,
If you're
great.
feeling better, open
Yep.
the curtain, and otherwise, just keep it
Sure.
shut.
Yes, please leave me alone
Oh,
now.
dear.
Thank you. Oh, and
Yes,
I'm like
my lord, yes, my lord.
very painfully laying back on the bed. Oh, until as soon as the curtain draws, okay. Psychically to the guys, I'm like, all right, I'm holed up in my room now, and they don't expect me to go anywhere, and I don't think anybody's going to want to come in here to check on me.
I think the
So-
brown really sold it.
That was a beautiful touch, and I think I bought myself a little bit of time to do a little looking around. So I will keep in contact with you guys and let you know what I find.
Wonderful. I shall taste more of this wonderful bear salami.
Be careful of the elk.
Oh, the elk too. It's all wonderful. I say this is
Okay.
the one part I did enjoy. Those parties back home, food.
So I'm gonna wait until they bring the change of clothes because I know somebody's coming back near there soon. So I'm gonna stay laying in bed and wait until I like hear them drop the clothes off.
Okay.
At which point I will then like kind of tiptoe over there. Is there still a magical brown stain on the back of my robe, or is that gone now?
That's like it lasts for like a minute.
Okay. So I won't bother changing then. I'll take those in and just kind of like
I'm
stuff
pretty
them
sure
under.
it'll last for a minute. I'll check.
And
Oh, it lasts up to an hour.
okay, then I'll go ahead and
something
change.
else happen.
I'll go ahead and change then, and I'll leave the magically stained. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, can you turn the brown off?
Oh yeah, it's red now.
That's not better.
All right.
Make it yellow.
It's now it's on Reynolds.
Hey, what the? I have enough problems, okay?
Because of how prediction works, I can't actually just end it. I can just do other effects.
Okay, that works too. So I'll kind of sneak over to the curtain and very, very cautiously peek out to see if there's anybody around.
Make a perception check, please.
It's to help with your Heart of Darkness, Reynolds.
Oh yes, like I need any help with that. Do keep in mind though, it only works with commoners, not nobles. They don't care
on the perception.
There doesn't seem to be anybody about.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stealth around out of here and try to find I guess like I said, like some like for lack of a better term, like an office or something where they would have some records or information that would be beneficial for us.
Okay.
Anything tying, figure out what's going on with that, with the, what you call it?
The brand and the loose creatures.
Yeah.
On the this resort is built upon the top of the hill, and as you look around, you can see that it kind of borders a cliff to the right that descends steeply. Southward, there's kind of a pool that is fed by a large pool fed by many smaller hot springs, and that is near where you are now, just below you. And you move around towards the front of the resort. You see the wagon, and the wagon has not been taken away yet. And you do see coming around the corner.
Shoddy service.
We're starting out Manti, okay?
See a half elf in green robes coming around the corner with their head bowed.
Is this the same one that was helping us earlier, or is this a different half elf?
Perhaps it is the same. It's hard to tell.
Okay. Can I duck away somewhere? Is there somewhere I can hide?
Yes, you might be able to hide in the wagon or behind a tree.
I'll just try to get behind a tree.
Okay, make a stealth check, please.
I believe in you.
30-20.
You dart off the path behind a large tree with a bit of upturned earth, and you're able to stay out of view of this half-elf as they walk down the path and into the main building. They seem to have more hors d'oeuvres on another silver platter. Yes. And you see three buildings similar to the residences that you notice in the main lobby straight ahead, with mammoth statues placed between them. And the servant came from around the left side of these buildings.
Okay, I want to backtrack towards where the servant came from.
Okay. I'll be headed this way. And as you round the corner, you see ahead, kind of as you come through this small, several trees in a line, you see a large line of a barbecue, and there are some robed figures at work here turning spits.
Okay. That's not what I need, but I think we're getting a little bit closer. Can I make it up to like this corner right here without being noticed? So I can just kind of peek around the corner and see what's down that way?
As you're watching them, you see them move from the fireplace to kind of out of view on the right side. And there seems to be two of them. And you can wait for an opportune moment and try to sneak forward with the stealth check, please.
Okay. That's going to be a 19.
You come around the corner and you see just an alcove where the building goes in, and then you smell not only the meat cooking, but you smell some kind of elaborate stew wafting out of the kitchen ahead of you.
Okay.
A stew?
Does it have elk meat in it?
And it was two of them going back and forth out from the grills back inside.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I want to, if I can get this thing dragged. There we go. Okay. Sometimes it works. So I'm going to stay tucked behind this corner. Now, are they pretty much staggered, like one's in and one's coming out, or are they more
Sometimes
in?
both will be tending the fire, and then
Okay.
one will leave with some meat and perhaps return with some garnishes.
Okay. And they're in and out of there pretty regularly?
Yeah, they seem to be moving around meat in such a way that at regular intervals, one of them leaves and comes back. It seems to be the same one.
Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to wait until both of them are out there, till like as the where they've got their backs turned. So like as soon as the other one starts to walk out with their backs turned, with both their backs to me, then I'm just going to like sort of roll around that corner and just into that door and just kind of walk like I'm supposed to be there.
If you would, please make a stealth check with advantage.
In my robe. I can always play the I got lost card. That's what I'm banking on.
Oh,
22.
And you spin around the corner just as you intended, as the two are tending the fire. And you enter what is a kitchen. And as you turn the corner, you hear a sound from the back of somebody preparing food in some way with a knife around the corner.
Around here, okay.
Will you make a perception check for me, please?
Yes. This is getting tricky. Did not mean to do that at advantage, but it's gonna be a 21.
You look around this room. It seems to be connected to one larger chamber. The room you're in is food prep for meats, and the other area, it feels cold as you step into this room also, but you also see a hatch, a floor, like a trap door, underneath a shelving unit, or next to it rather, not like obscured by it, just
okay.
With the shelving unit behind it. And
all right.
Yes, and again you hear from around the corner the person preparing food.
Okay. So I'm going to try to make my way down to the hall, down towards that hatch. I'm going to do this full like Splinter Cell style. So just parking at each doorway, watching the goings on in that room, figuring out their pattern, and as soon as whoever's in there turns their back, just across to the next side, and just sort of try to sneak my way across to this hatch.
Okay, if you would please
Nice.
make a perception check.
Okay. 25.
As you approach the corner and lean around, you see that where this person is working, they're at the far end of a table. So if you duck down and crawl across, you could make it to this trap door feasibly.
Okay. Can I do a cool tuck and roll instead of a crawl?
Yes.
Okay.
Please make a stealth check.
I do a cool tuck and roll.
And you can have advantage.
That was really simple.
Hang on. That's a 12.
Oh, okay.
Shouldn't have rolled.
And
roll into a rack of frying pans.
and they fall off of this steel table and make quite a clamor. And he turns quickly. Oh.
As soon as he turns, I just immediately start standing up like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I got turned around.
Loquette said you were sick, my lord.
I am. I'm sorry. I was hoping to find some, like maybe just a piece of bread or something to help settle my stomach.
You need something to eat, clearly.
Yes, please, that would be wonderful. Can I? Is there like a chair? Can I sit down for a second?
Here. And they just shove aside a crate right here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh dear me.
Okay. I'm so
really
sorry.
in your room.
Yes. If I could just get like a little piece of bread or something, and I'll head straight back. Again, I'm so sorry to make such a mess, and I feel like I startled you too. My apologies.
Love, I have a fresh loaf right here. Just take it and head on your way.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can you make it back by yourself, perhaps?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No.
Sure?
It's okay. I've burdened you enough.
Well,
Thank you so much.
Well then, I'll bring you a little bit of soup here. I'm just warming some
Great.
now.
Thank you so much. Hey, what's that hatch over there? Is that like a little storage area you guys have or something? It's just an interesting looking little.
Yes, that's the wine cellar, of course.
Oh, okay. When I'm feeling better, I might want a tour of that too.
Yes,
sorry, I'm sorry. It's
let me know if you have a favorite
yeah.
selection. I'd be happy to grab it for you. We typically don't allow guests in the kitchen, and she begins to grab your arm and.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I got a little confused. I got a little mixed up.
Okay, take care.
Okay, thank you.
Will you make a deception check with advantage, please?
Yes.
Now we have to pick a wine year.
13.
Oh, my lord, the guest entrance is just around the corner, says the one working the barbecue spit.
Oh, thank you. And I'll loop back around to there. And you guys will both hear in your mind, accidentally wandered into the kitchen and there was nothing there. So I was handed a loaf of bread and sent back to my room.
Free bread.
That's the good news.
And that is where we will end the adventure for tonight. And you all have reached the bathhouse. You haven't seen any other guests yet. The staff has been most accommodating, and you're already getting into a little bit of trouble. So.
I'm not getting into trouble. I covered that perfectly.
I don't know. Your start was strong because you covered
you had a really strong start.
you covered your bases with having no one check in on you, so that's a good start. But you kind of fell off.
I think I might have ruined that though.
I think Roll20 ruined that for you.
We'll blame the dice.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, fun game. Thank you guys. And, look for our podcast is going to be dropping soon. I'm trying to get the first episode polished a little bit. And then after that, they're just pretty much going to be raw exports of the game. So we should have them coming in pretty rapid succession. I want to thank everybody, who hangs out, watches the videos. Feel free to join our Discord. It's the Heroes Era.
Play skeletons.
Yeah.
They got one shots happening all the time.
We're playing one shots constantly. Also, all kinds of cool D&D talk.
We got solo dungeon running, which
cool funny meme sharing.
Mm-hmm, that too.
Little insights into the games.
You can see my notes for the campaign.
Join up, and if you
Ben will invite you over for dinner.
Yeah, you get to eat at his house. He'll put you up for the
Absolutely.
night.
If you are a fan of the game or enjoy the game and enjoy being a part of the adventure, we need another player also. So if you're someone who watches and would like to join the group, join the Discord, send me a message and we can talk a little bit and see if we can work something out. Other than that, everybody take care, and until next time, the adventure continues.
Till next time.